wall.
All right, guys, you ready? Cheers. It's gonna show up. Maybe. Yeah. Nope, guess not. Okay. All right. Hello there. It's so great to have you with us for tonight's adventure. A tale of a father's love for his only son, and doing whatever he can to make his young child's life day wish. A story of 7 adventurers from all over the galaxy, answering a call from an unlikely employer. A quest for a prized item obtained in no easy manner. Shall we? Our story begins on the hot, dry world of Tatooine. Past the Junlin wastes, over the great Mesra Plateau, inside the temple of a mighty hutt. Fanned by his Twi'lek servants, doing their best to stave off the heat of the twin suns, Jabba the Hutt sits in his audience chamber, pondering the further expansion of his criminal enterprise. His attention does not hold long as a young, nagging voice interrupts his thoughts with an accompanying tug at his tail. "Father, father," the young Rata calls out to the Hutt Lord, "what am I getting for Life Day?" Jabba turns to his son and lets out a grumbling sigh. "We do not partake in such a tradition by those fur-covered filth, Wookiee." "But father, don't you love me? If you do, then won't you get me a Life Day gift?" With another sigh, Jabba looks to his son with a gleam of adoration in his eyes. "Of course, my Rata. Now, what is it that you wish for on this Life Day?" With eyes wide, Rata excitedly replies, "I want the Turbo Mandalorian's armor." "Turbo Man, what?" Jabba questions. "The Mandalorians are great warriors and their armor is sacred. It will be no easy task to get what you want. Surely there is something else." "No! I want Turbo Mandalorian's armor," Rata cries. Reluctantly, Jabba gives in. "For you, my pedunky muffkin, I will do this." And this is where our adventures join the story. 7 individuals stand in the dark chamber before the mighty Jabba and his son Rata. The impatient Hutt child interrupts the formalities between the guests and their hosts. "Father, are these people going to get me the Turbo Mandalorian's armor?" "Yes, my son. I have hired them to take on this special task just for you." Jabba then turns to each of you. "Please, introduce yourselves to my son and tell him how you will be successful in this important quest." So, I'll introduce you guys on my screen for my setup. So up the top, Mr. The Senate himself, Galley, welcome. Please introduce your character.
Yep, I'm playing Gallifile. I am a Chiss gambler, and I am a degenerate, a little bit of a drunk, but good with a blaster.
And next up, Aaron.
Alright, so I'm playing T-Berry. So you see a little Ewok up there. He's got black and white fur. He's got like a little saber with him, a little sword, as well as a protocol droid on his back. You just hear him kind of walk up and say, "Yub yub," and then you hear the translator go, "This is Master T-Berry. Welcome to. We're pleased to see you, Hutt."
And next to T-Berry, we have a very green furry creature, Mr. Drake.
muted? Correct, yes. Yeah, playing Grenick, the very, say, cynical and doesn't smell quite good. Wookiee who seems to have a sickness that makes his fur very green. And he also carries a lightsaber at his side.
Very nice. And next to Grekich, it's right, Drake?
Yeah, Greg Inch or something.
Grek. We'll go with Grek. All right. Next to
Took a word Wookiee name and
next to Drake is a pretty buff-looking human with a large orange beard. Rick.
The name's Yukon, and though I normally hunt wampas and mine for kyber crystals, this Mandalorian will be no threat.
And next to Yukon, we have a almost ghastly-looking figure, skeletal of sorts. Heresy.
So standing there is a given with its bony ridges and sorts. You can kind of see in its eyes and mouth more ridges have been dug into them to make it a little more frightening. Otherwise, he's in a very nice tailored pinstripe suit, has some kind of light armor underneath, but trying to make himself look nice. And he gives this formal bow to the Hutts. It's so gracious of you to invite us to your abode. And I am playing Jacques K. Lellington, a given operative.
Fantastic.
And a very, what's the word? Exuberant one at that.
All right, and then next up is the huge. What's your species again? Alina.
Alina.
Yes, we have a shorter little Alina next.
Yes, diminutive in size, but quite excited to hear about the job that he's been selected for. Is Jenk Dragos. He's often been called Jenk the Junk Hunter because he's got a real penchant for finding hidden loot and stuff amidst all the trash that piles up on junk planets like Raxus Prime. And hovering next to him, occasionally sputtering a little bit, is a tiny little tracker droid that called Skipper that has been aiding him in these little pursuits. Yes, he is the archaeologist scholar who is kind of have an affinity for looking for stuff. I'm quite excited to go and find such a Mandalorian artifact.
Alrighty, and last but not least, a very large, just full white covered creature, Vesh.
Yeah, hey. So you see just, yeah, as you said, a pretty large talls, just completely white, which stands out pretty harshly against the, desert sands of Tatooine. It's got a fancy-looking top hat adorned with some leaves on it, and of all things, a scarf to be wearing here on Tatooine. And on his back is a kind of heavy metal looking, not heavy metal, but heavy steel looking vibro broom. And he speaks in a series of small, speaks in like the Tal'zi language before it's translated by a little device in his hand. It says, "It's my honor to have a chance to bring happiness to you on this life day."
Oh my god.
And I'm playing Frostak of the Snow, a Tal's fighter.
Very nice. So, we have, I think the tokens are right, just the names are wrong. So everyone on stream, Heresy and Vesh, their names are switched. So Frostak is the frosty looking one, and then Jack Skeleton is the other one. So, all right. Let us continue, though. So, Jabba welcomes you all, and he gives you the details about this job. He says that his son wants nothing more than to have Turbo Mandalorian's armor. Turbo Man, everyone actually give me a lore check. Let's get our first rolls of the night out here.
Oh, I have a thing for this.
I don't.
Yeah. Oh.
There's that.
Yeah.
And,
Cross stack the scholar. I see.
A nat 20 bringing
nat
you down
19.
one.
I'm not a smart man, but I know my toys.
oh, what's that whispered? Great.
Huge. You check your sheet for up at the top for 2 GM. You're doing GM rolls, and that was probably my fault because I was doing something
Yeah.
earlier. So, yeah, and then you guys at the bottom of chat where it says as, change that drop down to your character name, and then when we roll in chat, it should say your character name. And then I'll explain what those bonuses are as well in a second. But as Jabba explains your task here and mentions the Turbo Mandalorian, you guys kind of search your brain and wonder if you know of this this renowned warrior or not. And you know, a few of you have heard of them. Grek has definitely heard of them. Tiberi has heard of them for sure. Some of you know, have heard the name, but Jank specifically, Jank, you know a lot about the Turbo Mandalorian. It's this Mandalorian. He wears this bright red armor. He has a big, heavy gold Mandoa letter T across his chest, and something additional that you know is that he has a basilisk that he often hangs out on, and it, for some weird reason, it's very unique to the Turbo Mandalorian. Is it's painted bright pink. It's just the gaudiest thing you'd ever see. So this hot pink looking basilisk that he calls Booster. So he has this basilisk companion named Booster, and so Jabba continues to explain this task for you guys, and says, my son wants nothing more than for you to obtain this armor. It will be a challenge, but I believe that each of you together can get this done. And does give you one little bit of information of basically last known whereabouts. In Mos Espa, there is going to be a Life Day parade. The Life Day celebration has gone across the galaxy at this point, and the citizens of Mos Espa have decided that they want to celebrate, and they're going to have a big parade with you know, floats and all kinds of things and whatnot. And the, you know, Turbo Mandalorian is almost a phenomenon throughout the galaxy, and you know, the kids love him, and he's actually making an appearance, a special appearance here in the parade. So the little bit to get you guys started, Jabba has let you know that there is that he's going to be in Mos Espa, and he's going to be arriving there soon. You guys can potentially intercept him, and then try and get that armor. He asks if you all have any other questions about your task.
Yeah, what's
You
the
have anything to
fastest
drink?
way to Mos Espa?
Sorry, say that again?
What's the fastest way to Mos Espa?
Jabba says that he can provide a speeder or a skiff to get you guys into Mos Espa, and then from there, you know, he mentions that likely all these you know, humanoid vermins will likely be, there'll be crowds and masses about for the celebration, so you'll have to go on foot at that point.
Well, I mean, I've always wanted to go to a parade.
You see little Rada
tricky
is
topic.
excited about that, and you know, he tugs on Jabba and says, I would like to go to the parade too, Father. And Jabba just kind of puts a hand on his head, just kind of like, no, you know, we're not going to partake in that. Jank, was there something else you were adding?
Jenk is a little bit worried that if everyone's coming to see the parade, he might not look too kindly on trying to get the armor. Um, he would ask, do you know of any reason that he would like? What is it that the Turbo Mandalorian would do without his armor? Surely he's quite well known. We wouldn't be making enemies of people if we went and tried to just simply take his armor, right? I deal in junk that's not exactly owned.
Jabba kind of chuckles. He says, "I'm not in the business for making friends, but my son is my top priority, and I will certainly do what I can. So, my task, if you're up for it, is to try and get to the Turbo Mandalorian's armor."
Jenk nods and bows. Very well then, mighty Jabba. But he figure something out.
Anything else?
I think yeah, Jacques is kind of just like stroking his kind of chin a little bit, thinking like, this armor, what is its capabilities?
Jabba, he gives a little bit, of his knowledge on the Mandalorians and the armor and whatnot. If you, Jack, if you want to give me give me an intelligence check, or I guess
Just
actually
fine,
give me a lore check.
All right. Nope. That's a no.
So he explains a few things. He just kind of goes on in the basics of it's obviously a sacred aspect of the Mandalorians. It's often made of Beskar, highly valuable material. Beyond that, there could be some other components that could be useful, such as weapon components and other things like that. Jabba does not seem too concerned, though. You can tell that he just wants to appease his son. That's definitely what he's after right now.
Well, hopefully this will be an appropriate level of danger, yes? And kind of clinkles his fingers together.
He says, Jabba says, excellent. Well, I have a skiff waiting for you. If you are ready, you can head into Mos Espa and begin your task. Best of luck.
Another courteous bow.
Nod and bow.
All right.
Yeah.
I do not bow.
I want to make this clear.
I just scowl.
All right. So you guys can pile into the offered skiff and take the ride across the desert towards Mos Espa. And as you get closer to the town, you do start to see the signs of the crowds gathering. There's speeders parked all over the place, and a lot of foot traffic and whatnot. And you realize that this could be a little bit of a challenge. You're given some specifics on there's kind of a staging area, if you will, for the parade, and you know that the Turbo Mandalorian should be in the parade, and so maybe you can get there. And there's a spot where guests and all these people featured in the parade kind of come into first, and so you've been given basically a point of access there. So from there. Where is... Okay, there we go. Yep. So you guys head up to to this location where you're told, and you begin to see people filtering and whatnot. You notice you see up ahead a very distinct looking animalistic looking speeder type object. And Jank, you right away would recognize that as the basilisk, and it's bright pink as well, so it stands out. And atop of it is a bright red suit of Mandalorian armor coming in, and just getting ready to kind of head off to his staging area for the parade. So everyone, give me a stealth check. All right.
A lot of 18s.
Pretty all right, all things considered.
So as you come forward and you begin heading in towards this entrance line for the talent or whatever for the parade, unfortunately, Yukon is just trips over himself or something, and his pickaxe and whatnot just spills across the floor, and just makes a loud racket, and everyone turns to look over to you guys. And there's just something about the group. The Turbo Mandalorian gets spooked, whatnot, and he takes off. He just decides that he's gonna get out of here and come back around because he's concerned that you guys are paparazzi types or whatever else. He's dealt with fame. He knows that there's stuff going on. So we begin our first little encounter here with a chase, as you guys begin to give chase here. So this is where those little modifiers came in. So Jank, unfortunately, with a 25-foot speed rating, you have a -4 to your checks. 35-footer is Tiberi. You get a +4 to yours, which is why I gave that. And then Jackus, as a operative, with bonus action dash, you should have. You get advantage on your checks that we will make for this. Jank, something to update?
Yes, I can cast Burst of Speed when I get my first turn in combat to increase that speed amount.
Oh,
Nice.
Okay, and how does that... how long does that last?
It lasts. I was gonna put up the.
Yeah, you throw it in chat. There you go.
Here.
Okay,
1
an hour. Awesome. Yeah, that's fine. So you can go ahead and fire that off, and then that gives you 10 feet. So you will actually that'll actually push you from a -4 to a +4. So do you know how to edit that the bonus thing there on your sheet?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't get it to auto calculate it. So if you know how to do that, but otherwise just mark it as +4 and we'll figure it out. So all right. So let's get some initiative going. Make sure you click your token here on the screen first, and then hit the initiative link on your chat, or on your sheet, I should say, and then we'll just help to keep track of our order here. And then I need to get.
Can we just say Frostak has been crushing it?
Yeah.
He heard that there's some life day cheer to bring, so he's here to bring it.
I'm looking forward to seeing a giant green Wookiee running through Tatooine, though. That's gonna be pretty cool to
Just
see.
like barreling through the street.
What is wrong with that
Followed by
guy?
a skeleton and a snowman.
He's been throwing his 10 brick inches.
Alrighty, so you guys begin round one as you rush after the Turbo Mandalorian that seems to take off, and he, unfortunately, because Yukon kind of tripped over himself and alerted him to his presence, he has a decent gap between you guys, and it's. For this chase, he's 2 gaps ahead of you, and you need to close the gaps to get after him. So we start off Frostak. As you dart through the city here, you can choose either acrobatics or athletics. and let me actually. I need to roll his. Actually, I guess I don't need him on the turn order, because you guys are just basically pursuing him. So that will be okay. Yeah. So let me roll his. All right, for his first attempt at rushing away, he's got a 12. Not too bad. Seems that the crowds are pretty heavy. He has a lot of fans coming after him. So Frostak, acrobatics or athletics?
Just roll. Okay.
What's that? There you go.
Nice.
Nice, very nice. So
Yeah.
Frostak
Those
just
are gonna come back to haunt me later when I
just takes off in a full sprint. You just see the red and green scarf behind him, just trailing behind in the wind, and that is well enough to you actually make up a gap on him. So you are only one gap away from him,
yeah.
behind
Frostbite
him.
would
So
come running behind, yelling like, "Mr. Turbo Mandalorian, wait a minute, we just wanted to talk for a second."
all right, Jacques, you're up. Athletics or acrobatics?
Try and nimbly get around these people, all Dexy like. No.
All right. So you unfortunately just get caught up and get slowed down, and so you actually fall a gap behind. The Mando makes up a gap on you. All right, Jank.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try and bob and weave through the crowd. Acrobatics is what I'm better at. So let's those. And it's with the 4 thing, right?
Yep.
Yes. Alina.
Yes. As yeah, and I settle in to like a running start as Jenk kind of like shakes himself off and like feels like a sort of concentration through the force that speeds him up.
Absolutely. So you see this Alina just darting through the crowd, making some ground, and closes that gap as well up with Frostak. Not going to let this large white hairy creature put him off. Tiberi.
Alright, so T-Berry is going to use a rage, actually, and then use careful steps. That'll post. You hear him yell out, "Yub, yub," and just kind of start darting off, and the protocol droid behind him says, "That is not very polite, Master T-Berry." And hopefully he rolls well.
All right.
So that's
So
42.
oh yeah, with the bonus, definitely. You definitely are able to get up there and close the gap here. Mr. Gallifile.
I'm going to specifically follow in T-Berry's steps and Master T's steps, and more nimble than strong, let's say.
All right, you guys are doing well, avoiding the crowds. You see the cowboy-looking Chiss doing his best to dart through, and makes up some ground as well. So Yukon is up. He kind of, fortunately let everyone alert of what's going on, but I expect him not to let that get to him. So.
Sorry, man. Using my Pathfinder abilities to ignore difficult terrain, I'm gonna just try to power through here.
All right. With that, Yukon, I'll let you have advantage, so you can give another roll if you'd like.
All right.
Okay. So, did not go the right way. The Mandalorian didn't gain anything on you. You didn't lose anything. You just kind of stay where you are. With that success.
You guys got to warn him, man. I should have trimmed my beard before this hot weather.
All right, Grek. Our green Wookiee, you're up. You're muted.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm usually not muted in things, so I forget sometimes. Just laughing at Frostak. Also using burst of speed, because using growing momentum to use it for free. Haha. That's what you said. Advantage for having bonus action.
Yeah, you can have that. Yep.
Right. So advantage and +4. And then.
Do you have what's your
burst of
base speed?
From growing momentum, 30, then +10 for burst.
Oh yes, then yeah.
Cool, cool. And then athletics.
All right. So
nice.
you just put your feet to the ground and rush forward, pushing patrons out of the way and whatnot. Is this just blur of green?
Yeah, I have chaotic. There is no, I don't care.
Green fur going everywhere as you rush forward and you begin to make up some ground. So we get to the top of this round 2, and the Mandalorian is up, hoping to push through. And the crowd, he's not able to manage these crowds. They're just holding him up. He's frustrated. He's on booster, and he's just concerned that maybe even booster's slowing him down. Yeah, so Frostak, we're back to you.
Oh, yeah, that's okay.
All right, so you make some steady ground. You basically keep pace with the Mandalorian. You know, he doesn't really gain anything on you. You don't lose anything. So better than that gap growing. Jackas, see if you can make up some ground here.
Let's hope. Yeah, they're gonna try and, if they can, like, if there's any, just a big enough crowd, if there's any nimble footholds that I can kind of get above the crowd, if at all possible. So let's see. There.
Very nice. Yes. So you're able to catch up and gain back up towards the rest of the group. So you're kind of still a couple gaps behind the Mandalorian, but you're closing the gap. Jank.
All right, going to also try to close the gap. Yeah, I'm still kind of worming my way through the crowd in the same acrobatics way, I'd say. So here we go.
Yes. All right. So
Incredible
you
luck.
are able to you're able to catch up and get basically, you know, you've reduced the gap on the Mandalorian, and he's you know, pretty close. Come around next round, and you think you can engage. Tiberi.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the little Ewok's still running along. His rage is worn off, but we're still gonna give it a go.
All right. Same thing for Tiberi. You get up there right behind Jank, getting close to the Mando. Gallifile.
Okay, I'm gonna continue running behind Tiberi, the avenue he's opened up for me, and at the same time, I'm gonna release my hat and take my hat off, and a little tracker droid is gonna fly out and just kind of get advantage.
Go gadget. TDI droid. All right, you are able to catch up. Yukon.
All right, let's try this again. Ooh.
All right, so same as your counterpart Frostak, you are. I don't think I moved you up last time, right? Looks like I did not. So, but yeah, you would basically just stay pace. So you are back with Frostak, and then we come to Grek. Muted.
Yeah, I was like, wait. Still barreling through carts and people and
The absolute
whatever I can. Yeah.
All right, that definitely gets you up there. All right, so top of the third round, Frostak, you are behind. You know that the others are up near the Mandalorian and are likely attempting to, you know, make their grab at this point. So Frostak, you at this point can just still work on making up that ground. Actually, sorry. Mandalorian's got to go because he is still running away. All right.
Rough
a
luck
good,
on those rolls.
yeah,
Rough
good,
luck.
good DM luck tonight. All right, Frostak.
Here come the crits.
Alright. Yeah, I'd just keep trying to deftly make his way through the crowd to gain back some ground. Okay.
Very nice. You
Right,
you are able to catch up and stop this gap. Jackas, you're still playing catch up.
Fingers crossed. Damn.
All right, you still do make up. Actually, there's no gaps that increase. So, but yeah, you're still playing catch up. All right, Jenks, so you are there. And sorry, I gotta back up here. Excuse me. After Frostak, as you guys are rushing through Mos Espa, chasing after the Turbo Mandalorian, there is a you hear a deep call out from somebody else down one of the other alleys. As this voice just comes out and says, "Stand down! The Turbo Mandalorian is mine!" And as you look over, you see this figure in a dark robe with a massive, cranium brain-looking head that some of you might know as Cinetine, I believe it's pronounced. And the Cinetine
Freaking favorite Star Wars race.
calls out at you and says, "Stand down in the name of Darth Mentor." Everyone, give me a quick lore check. See if you know about
Lord, you got it.
Darth Mentor, aka Dementor.
Do that with advantage accidentally. It's the 7.
That's all right.
It's the 5, I mean.
All right. So looks like Grek and Jank, you both would have heard of this Dementor, Darth Mentor as he goes by. He basically, though, he's just a wannabe, Dark Jedi, whatever. He's just tries to be a hot shot, and he acts tough. But clearly, he's after this prize as well for some reason. So he has rushed out to interrupt your quest here as well. So he rushes out. All right. So and he looks like he's about to engage with all of you on the street. So, yeah, that happened, and then let's see. Jackas, you are there, and Yukon, you are one back. So, let us move over here.
Nice.
Oh,
All right, so you guys, in your journal, click on your name and you drag your token out, and then you guys will be here in this area right here. And then you can see what's his face
sad are the
there.
ones without the stats attached.
Oh
Oh,
no,
damn.
whose is that?
That's Jackas.
Oh, I didn't update a lot
You
of these
attached the
ones.
tokens, you just made them.
Jeez. I'll do that real quick.
Because that's just my picture. That's not even the token.
That dude's freaky looking.
I don't understand why Roll20 doesn't let us like the players just make their own token and like all the things on them.
Yeah.
not letting me drag that token like I wanted
I've
to.
never gotten that. Yeah.
Just let me edit it. Just let me make it. It'll help the DM so much easier if I can edit my own freaking token and make all the light work and all that stuff. Like, come on.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
Wait, how do I get my token on the board?
One sec, I'm updating all that stuff.
I mean, you can edit it after you place it. If you double click it, you can like change all the some of the stuff. You can't do more, but you can't save it to the sheet, which is like why.
I think I need Yukon still. And I think Jackas.
For anyone here that hasn't used Roll20 before, any of the windows, if you double click the like name at the very top, the title of it, it'll like minimize it and give it some transparency. You don't have to close it. You can
Easier
keep
to
it up
sort.
there. Yeah, it's really
it-
nice when you
Bring
have,
it's
like,
way less cluttered, which is nice.
well, it's really
Definitely.
nice when you have
Okay.
like 15 of them. you have to
Try again, everybody. Bring your token back over, and then we should be there.
Yay!
Yeah, with stats and
Okay,
everything.
perfect.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I'm still lost. What am I dragging?
in your journal
so click
tab.
on your name, not the token.
In the journal, so like where you would click on the cheat,
There we go.
just click and drag and then drag onto the screen. Yeah.
So quick shout out. Discord user Aaron Murphy is the one that made this map. He just popped it up the other day in our Battle Maps channel on the Star Wars 5 Discord. Amazing map here. So shout out to him for doing this. Super cool map for sure.
It's
Sweet.
super nice.
Thought I read.
Oh, nice.
Also, Todd's stream can't see map.
Oh, thank
In
you.
case you're intending
Thank
it
you.
at this point.
Yep.
they're all screaming. There's no map. We're
Where's the
behind.
map to find
Oh
out?
god, what are we gonna do?
There we go. Okay. So we are all right, cool. There we go. So you guys come out. Unfortunately, Yukon and Jackas, you guys are around behind as you guys are catching up. So I just kind of throw you guys back here, just out of the way for now. Jank, you guys. Oh, Jank, you don't have your HP plugged into your token. It looks like.
Yeah. I did.
Actually, nope, that was the wrong token. That's why.
Oh, there it is. We
Oh,
got it.
that's one.
There you go.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, the one that I had on there wasn't the right one.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And then Turbo Man DeLorean has is close by, but he's rushing off, and he's actually on his bright pink
That is a great paint job.
Excellent job.
booster.
Oh, delightful.
Oh my
Absolutely
gosh.
delightful.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So let's roll
That
it.
taste.
Roll initiative again. Make sure you click your token when you do that.
The taste.
He's not the saltiest of Mandalorians. But
Apparently,
wow.
apparently Avray is infected my roll 20 rolls.
Not doing much better here.
Can I? I'm
Those
gonna
are
back my
not-
like. Man, I missed my first scout. My first scout, I rolled 20s all the time on initiative. It's hilarious.
All right, Tiberi. You see this Cinetine rush forward, call you guys out, and just tell you to stand down. That the Turbo Mandalorian is yours, and interrupts. You are up.
Perfect, yeah. So T-Beery once again is going to get his rage going. You see him grab a net from his pack, and he's going to run up and throw a net at the guy working for Darth Mentors. You see him kind of rage up and then hurl a net at that guy.
Okay.
Uh,
All right. I believe that's gonna hit. Yes, that will.
Perfect. So he's restrained currently.
Okay.
So you see him yell "yub yub," and kind of as he sees the net go up, and just kind of pump up a little Ewok fist.
All right. Anything else?
I know that's it.
Okay. Frostak.
I say, if he says anything's very specific, what would he say in Ewokese? Because I'm wearing a vocoder that happens to understand it.
Coincidentally.
He'd yell something pretty prolific, like pretty much death to our enemies in Ewokese. And his own translator, Joy, would just refuse to translate for him.
Like we just like a bunch of sensor bars just like in the translators just censoring everything for you. It's like
I didn't check languages. I'd imagine you guys are doing a lot of just like pointing and things as there's probably some language barriers going on right now.
Yeah.
oh true.
Well,
have a
vocoder for the win.
Yeah, comprehensive speech. You know, you gotta get around it.
I
All right,
cheated and
Frostak.
bought a vocoder mask.
Yeah, so Frostak will see throw that net up on him and hear you yell something that's very much not in the holiday spirit.
What would that be?
To his translator, he's like, "That's got to be faulty because I can't imagine you'd say something like that." And he'll run up. So is that's the Turbo Mandalorian's about that close in terms of like where Booster is?
Yeah, he's like 10, 15 feet off the ground, obviously, on Booster. But yeah, you guys definitely close the gap there, pretty close.
Can I attempt to climb up onto or jump onto Booster?
You, what's your, so he's, as I said, about 10 feet up. What's your jump gonna allow you to get to?
Well, I do have athlete, which is you can make a running long jump or high jump up to 5 feet of movement or whatever.
Okay. And then what is
Oh,
your
just 'cause you don't need a running start.
what's your jumping height
Yeah.
gonna be? Probably 10 feet, doable.
Yeah.
Rules.
What's the yeah?
Come on, we are literally
Alright.
the developers of the game. Someone knows how to do this, right?
Yeah.
I don't know the rules. I just run the game. I'm just here.
What are we playing?
Right.
What? Who are you?
Sorry.
Sucks. I wonder.
It's your strength score. I think something. Either way, I have like a 12, so it could be.
Is it? Oh, there it is.
Oh, found it. Yeah.
Yeah, 3+ strength mod.
Yeah.
Three plus straight mod.
Okay.
Okay.
Mod for yeah.
For
For a high.
But if it's 10 feet and he's like a Wookiee, or he's a tall, so you get your height added in there too, so you should be good.
So you can
Yeah,
jump
my height
4
is, like,
feet
7
plus.
feet
Yeah. So give me a
tall.
give me an grappling check. So like a athletics check to see that you can jump and basically grab on.
Look it up.
Nice.
Oh,
Very nice, nat 20. So yeah, I'll say that you are definitely able to. You don't have much room that you have to run forward, but you do, and reach up and grab on, and you kind of grab on the little shrimp-looking tail of the basilisk, and are just hanging on. So you guys see this white, large, furry looking creature holding on, red and green scarf again, waving in the back.
Behind. Yeah. And I don't know what movement I got left after that, but he'll keep climbing up to the top of it and try to get closer to our friend Turbo Mandalorian.
Okay. I will say with that, that's going to be your full movement to go and do that, to rush forward and jump up and grab onto them there. So you could, action and essentially dash if you want to kind of keep climbing. Try and keep climbing.
Yeah, sure. I'll action dash and try to get closer up there.
Okay. So using the rest of your movement, you're able to climb up and kind of get up towards the backside of the basilisk.
Like there, kind of.
Yeah, like if on the picture-wise, you'd be on the backside, and then there'd be I don't know if someone has a measurement on what these things are, but maybe say like 5 feet in between you and the Mando. All right.
Sure. That's great.
Is huge 3x3 huge sized creatures, right?
Yeah,
it's 3x3.
Okay.
Yeah.
3x3.
Yeah.
All right, Jackas, you are still playing catch up,
They are 3 to
Yeah.
5 meters.
so you will
Yes,
catch
I
up.
am still playing catch.
You and Yukon, you guys will catch up in this next round. Turbo Mandalorian, he sees that this Talz is just kind of grabbed onto the to his basilisk and is just not today. Get the hell off my basilisk! As he turns around, and he's just gonna give you a massive boot to the chest, Frostak. So give me another athletics check to see that you can hold on and resist this. Sorry, actually, give me a strength saving throw. That's what we should be doing.
Oof.
Oh.
So the Turbo Mandalorian
look,
just
that's
looks at you
good.
and just
Lord.
puts a boot square in your white, fluffy chest, and you unfortunately are booted off, and you fall off the basilisk,
And I had
taking
to give myself an
9
advantage on those
points.
too, and
9 points of damage from the fall.
Ooh,
Oh.
yeah, you can see it happen.
And
for sure.
after that, the Turbo Mandalorian is going to take off, basically just push forward as much as it can, and try and get away. Jank, you're up.
Yeah, rather futile, but Jank kind of calls after, "Wait, Mr. Turbo Mandalorian, we just want to talk."
I want your autograph.
But then he sees the mentor kind of appearing from that shady alley, and says, "Oh, I guess that's gonna have to wait anyway." And he ducks behind. Is this a stall? What's right next to us?
Yeah. Yeah, you can get some cover
yeah,
there if you want.
Try and use it. Yeah. Yeah, I hop in there, and springing out, I'm going to use a bonus action to target Mentor with my critical analysis.
Okay.
Put in that green.
And you've got
thing.
advantage on the attack too because he's restrained.
Oh, yes, he's restrained. And here's an attack. As he pulls out his blaster carbine and targets him with advantage. If that goes through.
Very nice. 21 will definitely hit as Jank rolls out from the cover of this little awning here, shooting across the alley, hitting Darth Mentor. Go ahead, give me some damage there. 5 points.
5 energy.
All right, 5 energy damage goes out and hitting the wannabe Sith. Anything else?
That's about all I can do at the moment. So yeah, he hangs out back there for a second and tries to keep an eye on the retreating Mandalorian.
Okay. Galley.
I'm gonna have my tracker droid just fly straight up and just kind of keep an eye on the retreating basilisk.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna move down here, critically analyze the Dementor. What's his name?
Yep, Dementor.
And I'll actually go ahead and take a shot with my blaster too.
Very nice. 18 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Hit the name blaster pistol in the chat. There you go. 9
right.
points. Nice. All right. Anything else?
That's it for me.
Okay. Dementor is up as he struggles inside the net. Tiberi, what does he have to do to try and get out? Let's see here.
So if he tries to like break his way out, he has to do a DC 13 athletics check.
Okay.
He can try to cut his way out too, which
It's
is
just
like
strength.
at least
It's not
yeah.
athletics.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
strength.
not, oh, is it just strength? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
DC 13 uses action.
Yep, use an action to do that. Okay. So, he is going to pull up my Forcey powers. You see him, he seems that like he's definitely frustrated that he's in this net, but at first he says whatever, not a big deal, and he just brings up his hands, and it looks like he's just going to try and do something first before he bothers with the net. And let's see, 30 foot. I don't think I have my cube here. Too many assets in my library.
Yeah, definitely know the feeling.
No.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Very fancy.
Yeah, all right. Nope. Okay. So Galley's going to luck out, but everyone else in the square there He's gonna just, his hands are kind of pressed up against the net, but he still puts them together and puts them together to reach out to each of you, and you feel something start to pierce in your head as he casts mass molasses. So everybody, please give me a wisdom saving throw, and DC on that is 15.
Ooh.
So I need Greg.
I'm out.
Various oops.
This is a force power. I should know since I'm going to use mind over midichlorians.
Hey.
Intelligence saving throw instead.
Nice.
Guess me
Okay.
and Yukon kind of lucked out by falling behind.
Hey, that helps.
Yeah.
All right. So
There we go.
looks like on a success, nothing, right? Yes. Okay. So Greg failed spectacularly. Where
I could
is?
also use my reaction to help somebody if they almost.
Help me.
T-Berry was one away.
Greg, I don't think there's any.
What
other-
did they do away?
Jank,
Don't
give me a
bother.
quick. Jank, give me a quick perception check.
Don't even bother trying to help.
If you're using your reaction to target somebody with critical analysis, you can't do that till 5th level.
Who invited that guy?
Sad.
Yeah, what are you?
What a nerd.
All right, so never mind. Okay, so Greg, you failed. You are frightened. Tiberi, you unfortunately just failed. You try and resist, but it takes hold. I think it's a Yukon, or no, Yukon didn't need to do that. Let's see.
Before you go ahead, is it possible for me to use heads up as well here?
Yeah, remind me what that is.
When a friendly creature who can see or hear you makes a saving throw, you can use your reaction. They spend a superiority die, adding a number rolled to the
Okay.
saving
Is that
throw.
Steve? Is that what you're saying? You can't do yet?
No, I'm sorry. I thought multitasker, the 5th level feature, lets
Okay.
him do that with critical analysis. That's what I thought he said.
No, that's different.
Yeah.
So let's see. Yeah, Tiberi and Frostag both could really use this. I guess I'm gonna give it to Frostag. He was very close to getting the Mandalorian.
Okay, so
So
what do
he was
you?
an extra-
That's enough.
Ooh, just what he needed. So that was close. All right, so Frostek, you actually are gonna you feel the molasses hit your brain, but then it seems that you get some help to push it away. So Tiberi and Grek, you guys are both incapacitated and have a speed of 0. This will end if any of you take damage or if someone else uses an action to shake you out of your stupor. All right. And that is, and he actually, sorry, he would have quickened that to use that as a bonus action, and then as his action, he will now attempt to get out of the net. And that's going to be just straight strength, we said?
Yep, no proficiency.
A 15. Does that do it? I think it did,
That
right?
does it.
Okay,
Yeah,
so you
sure.
see him he's able to rip off the net and gain his mobility, and from there he's actually going to take off and rush up towards the Mando. That's who he's after. So
Yeah,
Frostak,
opportunity
you can
attack.
have an opportunity attack.
Great, I will take that. Frostak will pull out his broom off of his back and sweep the leg. Or he won't.
You'll try. Too slow on the draw as the Cinetine rushes past you. And you
wait.
just miss him.
Just one question though on that. So, no, I can't. So I have dual wield style but
Not
only
an
other weapon
opportunity
I have
attack, I don't
is a
believe.
blaster.
Yeah.
No, because it says when you make opportunity attacks, you
Yeah.
can attack with both of
Yeah,
your weapons.
you can
Mm.
attack with
I
both
don't-
weapons.
But does that include a blaster?
Hope it's light.
No,
Yeah.
because you don't.
Yeah,
You have to have
so,
close quarters master or snapshot mastery for that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so no.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's gotta be a melee weapon.
Yeah, I spend all
Uh,
my money on other things.
Greg, that was for mass molasses, aka Malacia or Malakia, whatever the hell it is.
Big molasses.
Oh,
Okay, so Greg, unfortunately, you are currently incapacitated, speed of 0. So you not frightened. That's why. That's what I thought it was. So okay,
like,
Tiberi, you as well. You sit there just drooling, wondering what's going on. All right, Jacques, you finally catch up. You rush up, Yukon right behind you, and you see that your two of your furry friends. You got a lot of furry friends with you. Are just kind of standing there, just staring out in a stupor, and you can kind of you see the Mandalorian had taken off a little bit in the distance, and you just catch the glimpse of some other figure that kind of ran up the alley as well.
Let's see. For loading special ammunition, what's the action you need for that?
If you haven't loaded your weapon already, it's just a standard reload action or bonus action.
Okay. And I'll do that later then. It's not worth it.
You can, I mean,
I have one incendiary cell. That's
okay.
all. And I think I'll just save that for later anyway. So I think what they're gonna do is let's see.
Did we
how
skip you,
far-
Frostak?
I think so.
Yeah, we did.
Oh,
Sorry.
we skipped Frostak.
Yep. Sorry,
Yeah.
man. I must have fat fingered
Go
it.
do-
So
do
go
your
ahead.
thing, Frostak.
I was
Gives me more time
looking
to
at the
think.
initiative and I was like, oh, I'm at the bottom. Sorry.
Gives me more time to think.
No, I will keep going. I'll advance towards the Dementor. And I'll get to here, to 10 feet away from him, and pull out my blaster now as well. Or I should say my my snowball Zuka. And first, let's see. So I would like to start my totemic might. So that's actually going to make the blaster pointless, but I'm going to start totemic might, which should, as a bonus action, give me advantage on strength and strength saving throws, deal extra damage, and so on. But I'm going to advance and just swing out with my broom. All right.
Were you using your broom again? You said. Or your...
Yeah, I have reach.
Okay.
On it, so,
All right.
but, it doesn't matter unless he has an 11 AC.
He does not. So again, you try the broom again, and he just is able to dodge the bristles, and seems a little light-footed there for that. Anything else?
No, well, I'll move up a little closer to him then after that. But otherwise, no.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Now we come to you, Jacques.
Alrighty then. Sorry, I'm just thinking. So let's start by moving 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20. Let's move up there first. Just to get a better view on the situation. Oh, hey, it's a basilisk. There it is. Found it. Otherwise, I think they're going to spend the other 2. No, this will be more useful. Okay. So, let's get a little closer just to be safe. Doop. And yeah, they're just going to get up that far. And what they're going to do, they're going to reach behind them to quickly pull out a small spherical object, kind of obviously looking like some kind of grenade, and it's a white grenade with little white snowflakes seemingly painted on them.
Nice.
And he is going to chuck this cryo grenade right at our Mando friend here.
I have something similar.
Yeah, little snowflake grenade.
All right, you got
Um,
got the range on that guy.
I should. If not, I can bonus action to dash to get for closer.
Okay, what's your range on
30
that?
foot. It's 30 foot plus strength mod times 5. I have a negative strength mod, so I think that defaults to 1. I assume
It goes negative, unfortunately.
it does go
Mine is-
negative. Okay,
yeah.
then I'll just dash to get.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
just dash to
negative.
get closer then.
Yeah, so because he's 45 linear, but I mean he's up in the air a little bit. So yeah, you'd have
There.
to.
I'll bonus action to dash then.
Okay, yeah.
And then it should. Yeah, then it's just close enough. Yeah, he's just gonna chuck that cryo grenade at him. And let's see. So that's gonna be a DC 14 save, dex save, I think.
Okay.
Or-
Are you going after the Mando specifically or the Basilisk?
They're both within 10 feet of each other. I
Okay.
assume.
Yeah, no, they are actually. Yep. So, sorry, what was the DC on it?
DC 14 con save.
Con
For both.
save. All right. So we got
Let me just click this so I can get the damage
3 and a
going.
2.
We're gonna do 9. Oh, not sneak attack. You're not sneak attacking with the grenade. That's not how that works. That is in fact not how that works.
Write that down. Write
That is
that
a
down.
good idea for the next operative, though.
Yeah, new operative.
Explosive.
All right. They are both able to shrug off the blast.
So that's four cold, I believe.
Okay.
Otherwise, I think that's all. Well, I move 15. I can 1, 2, 3. They'll go closer
All right.
with that bonus action dash.
Mr. Yukon Cornelius.
Yukon is distracted by the potential for a kyber crystal and is going to run after the Sith guy. I think he can get to there. And he'll draw his pistol after marking him as a ranger's quarry and shoot him with his pistol.
All right.
I'll try to.
You fire off, and Frostak might be in the way a little bit, distracts your shot, and unfortunately that goes wide, missing the Cinetine. Anything else?
Oh, actually, I think I get to add D4 for my mark of the hunter. I don't know if that's going to make a difference, but
It will not, unfortunately.
it will not. Okay. That's it then.
Okay. Turbo Mandalorian is up, and after taking taking some of the blast of a cryo grenade from this creepy-looking skeleton guy, it just looks down at you and just tells you to just stand down, citizen. And he's rushing away. He's just peeling away, just doing full action. Dash and rushing away.
Opportunity
Yes.
on the basilisk.
Yes.
Someone say dash away.
All right, let's make. Ooh.
Yeah, 23. That'll definitely hit. What's your bless, eh?
My what? Sorry.
The +3.
Oh, I think that was.
It probably hit the save modifier thing or the attack modifier at some point.
Yeah.
And if you turn it off, it stays on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Okay. So
Yeah.
Did I break
Well-
something?
either way, 20 will.
Oh.
You're not supposed to have the +3, I don't think, right?
Oh, okay. I don't know where that is.
Yeah.
That's all
coming
right.
from.
Fine. It's fine. 20 will definitely hit. So go ahead and give me some damage. 7 kinetic against the basilisk.
Just quickly, like, as soon as I see him, kind of like stand down, citizen, and just starts walking. Just kind of giggles a little bit to himself before quickly grabbing the hilt of his rapier to just do a quick slash on the back legs that he had a view of right before it dashed off.
All right, Jank.
All right. I'm gonna hop the table here. 10, 15. Yeah, and I'm gonna back up Frostak as I go to. Yeah, I'll continue and make an attack on the Mentor again. He's just a real menace. Shot.
All right, so Jank rushing out, pulling up his blaster carbine with a 23. That'll definitely hit, doing 9 points of damage against him. Good hit there. Anything else?
I moved 5, 10 there, so I could move even further with burst of speed.
You have to make a concentration check too for the Malacia.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, right. Actually, I forgot that they were suffering from that. I should go.
Oh yeah, he should be making concentration checks all the time right now.
Oh, you passed.
He's been hit a couple times. Let me roll a couple more.
Oh, true.
We're good.
Living on the edge, this guy. All right, I'm gonna move back here then, 15 feet down there, and I'll. Oh, I already used my action, so I'm going to, kind of start to help Grakinch out, but he's still a little bit dazed.
Literally just slap me. if you hit me, I get the roll save.
Slap the Wookiees.
But you get
Alright.
advantage if it
No, you
gets
just come out of it if you get hit. It says. Looks like.
hit. No,
Yeah,
if you take
I don't have
damage,
any-
you get advantage on the saving throw.
I don't have an action to hit you with. That's a problem.
Yeah. All right. Galley.
I don't know what to do.
It's not sleep, unfortunately.
This was Master Malacia or Master
Okay,
Malacia.
I'm
so
gonna
you
walk
hit,
up,
you're
just
good.
kind of slowly walk towards him.
Oh, is
and
it
I'm
Master?
gonna use my risk versus reward feature.
Never mind.
Nice.
Oh, it didn't post it. I don't know how to post it in chat.
Hit the chat bubble
There we go.
thing.
Yep.
Yep.
There we go.
Hey,
But
got
also,
it.
yeah, damage will knock him out of the Malacia though.
And I missed it, so
Yeah.
I don't get advantage. But I'll take my shot anyway.
He gets advantage.
He gets advantage on attacks against me, but
Yeah.
Todd doesn't have that.
Ah,
Oof.
And let's see.
You add into that or not?
I will accept.
Okay. So the 11 goes out and does not hit. You were going after the Cinetine, right?
Yeah, the brain guy.
Okay. All
And
right.
I'm just gonna tuck behind this wall back here.
All right. Yep. Okay. All right. Cinetine is up
Our
and
fun
is
brain-
going to
our brain
turn
man.
and he sees that the Mandalorian is getting away and he's frustrated and he's annoyed. He needs to get this armor, and he turns to this group of this motley crew that is putting off his attempt here, and he is going to turn and let's see.
I'm trying
I couldn't make it that far.
Yeah, he's going to turn and just put his two hands out towards Frostak, but just kind of in an angle going down. Let's see.
That's
I'm going to make some lightning
No,
bend
lightning.
around a fucking
gonna say,
corner.
Hey, Todd, we're doing a little bit of angling here.
The lightning arcs around.
It's
the
not
corner.
bending around a corner. All right, so
I just figured I'd throw it out there.
dexterity saves, please, from all of you in the way. I believe, unfortunately,
I don't get
Grekich,
one.
you do not.
I don't get one.
At least you wake up though. At least you wake-
Wait,
Yeah,
what's
wake
going on?
Actually, no, just incapacitated, aren't I?
Yeah, I don't think that prevents you from making a save.
Well, let's say.
I
Can't-
thought it did.
Can't.
I had Malakia on my-
Incapacitated,
on Malakia.
can't take actions or reactions. So, if that's the only condition,
Yeah,
then
so I still get. That makes no sense.
Yeah.
I mean, then it's just too easy to incapacitate
We'll just
again.
hope you lean over right enough to miss it.
Yeah, it's kind of. Yeah, I can still move and ice. I'm just stuck here.
It's like
I should-
ultra instinct.
Okay.
You just kind of jump out of the way.
So, dex save it is.
All right,
You're doing
somehow.
better than I am.
Okay, so
That would have
Oh.
killed me.
all but Jank. Oh no.
I was gonna say
Oh,
that's gonna
no.
kill a lot of us.
That got me.
That's
Yeah.
Well, bye, new friends. Nice knowing you.
So every 17, Frostak, Yukon, and somehow Grekich is able to get out of the way, only taking 17 points of lightning
Box up on my
damage.
saber.
Unfortunately, Jank just goes completely down, and then he is going to. Yeah, he's going to stay behind. He actually wants to eliminate this threat. Grek, you are now.
Yay, I'm free.
So, Gally, Jank avoided, and I wouldn't have done this here in the one shot, but he avoided
I'm barely
total
out.
death by 2 points on the damage.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
2 points.
I have 18 and you're a scholar, so I thought you might be at 18.
Yeah,
but
he
guys
was.
made it one. Oof.
So 2
When you realize
points.
that lightning bolt and fireball are overtuned. Oh,
Oh, man.
All right, Greg, you are up. You are no longer incapacitated. So
No, I looked up malicious. It's like dizziness, so I think he literally did just kind of like was stumbling
Yeah.
around.
you just can't move and you can't
Jank,
take actions. You're just kind of like.
Jank, you do have your inspiration if you want to use that on that roll.
Oh, true.
If you want, I mean, you know, it's a difference of being down or 1 hit point, but that could be a difference.
Oh yeah. Yeah. In fact, I'll probably a good idea.
Okay, give me another dex save. You got +5. That's a good mod.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, maybe I'll do it. Not so much though.
Doesn't help,
This guy's a force
unfortunately.
master.
So, all right.
Let's
Steal
spend
card,
that
no?
then. I don't. Do you get rid of that or?
I
do
can't apparently. It says steal card for some reason. Oh, I'm stealing it.
Oh, let it go.
Are you yoinking it?
Weird.
Snatch
Alrighty.
it out of my hands. Why don't you?
All right, Greg, you're up.
The snatcher.
Well, I'm not happy about anything that this man's done.
Yes.
So yeah, just gonna run up here and then straight towards him. Let's see, we got. Gotta remember onslaught because there's a lot of onslaught to do. Okay,
Tripping up would
so.
be useful.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I'm doing. Is tripping them. I'm just remembering all the things that both mastery and style have. So I remember tripping. So I'm going to forego the strength check on that probably. Yeah, forego the strength check on that to do an attack roll using onslaught style. And I think just run. Right now just tripping him with claws works. Figures.
Yike.
Hard time hitting this guy.
Greg still
I'm telling
shaking
you, I'm
off
right.
the blast of lightning and
I could always just
the
say
molasses.
throw the thing out. I kind of want
Go for it.
to.
All right.
Okay.
Doing it again. Oops, I hit the wrong one, but it's the same bonus. to
Same
attack.
bonus. Okay. Unfortunately, it's not enough.
Sad.
12 still does not hit.
If you did that two-handed, you have advantage.
Oh yeah. Forgot.
So your first one is
I
a
was
6 and a
using claws
12.
first, that was the problem. So
Oh
if I
yeah,
had said I
no,
was
you're.
using claws
That's
first,
right.
I forgot
Okay.
about the two-handed thing.
All right. Anything else then?
Definitely second winding. because so dash 1 3 9 points back.
Alrighty.
The second wind, and then that should be it.
Okay. Tiberi.
Unfortunately, I'm still incapacitated,
That's
so he's
true.
just kind of rolling on the ground.
All right.
Actually, one thing I want to go on the other side of him. Just like spin around.
Okay.
Him, basically. I should have, yeah.
Frostak.
Still going.
Frostak, you're melting.
Ow.
No.
Yeah, it's just some small fires on his fur. He's looking bad. He's gonna bonus action second wind.
I'll give just good old school traditional flanking in one shots. So if that changes what you're gonna do, there you go. Yeah.
Suddenly, I decided to stand over here, but I'm going.
Like, wait.
Okay, at least I'm not on death's door. Back up a bit.
At least you're not a jank.
Hey, yeah, I'm kind of a smoking carcass on the ground.
That.
Did anybody pick up any healing?
That was my healing.
I happen to have healing.
I might have healing.
I actually have a little bit of healing, but not as much.
Frostak, was that your action or?
That's bonus action. That was
Okay.
Second win.
Oh, okay.
So then I'm going to, as an action. Sorry, changing
You
that
did.
Attempt to hit with this broom finally.
Got advantage, so
So
let's get her done.
It's got to do something, right? 16.
So you sweep out the broom, going after the large-brained figure in front of you, and you just catch him. You just hit with the 16. So go ahead and give us some damage.
Great. Okay. So let me make sure that's on. That's extra. So 11 points of
Nice.
damage.
That's good hit. So he's actually getting down there. He's maybe got 1 or 2 more of those in him, if that. Anything else?
Okay. Well, nah, for now, I'll just end my turn there.
Okay. Jackas.
What to do? What to do? I'm an operative on a mission. You see, I should have chosen the cryo cell instead of an incendiary cell, but you know, it is what it is. I think we're just gonna keep giving chase. So let's do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, so we can get up to here without doing anything else. And it's the question. Get close. No, I'm just gonna shoot him. Might as well. Let's just shoot him. Pew pew pew. Damn it.
We've had some bad dice luck today.
Going after Mando.
I'm-
Yeah, unfortunately, well, it's just straight 7. Yeah, 7 will not hit. Okay.
Do what you will with that. Let's roll again.
Hey, be glad, and Huge knows this. Be glad you haven't used what?
Who are you?
Advantage is what I got to?
Who are you shooting, Jackas?
Mando.
Okay, actually, it doesn't matter either or. 16 will not hit either, unfortunately. Just goes into
Alright.
the heavy armor, and they. Anything else?
Oh wait, I can still do this. Yeah, I'll just bonus action dash. Bam.
With the party.
You're not escaping that easily.
All right, Yukon.
Yeah, Yukon's gonna run up here, I believe. He's gonna pull out his vibro pick and take a swing at this guy. This is with advantage? flanking?
Yes,
Is that
yes. Yep, with Galley there, yeah.
Alright. All right.
Nice.
Hey, nat 20.
All right. So just hit the thing for damage, I guess.
Yep, hit the word in the chat. There you go.
Yeah.
Look at
Now,
that.
got a couple of random stuff here. He's my guy, and I've got Berserk fighting style, and he damaged me last turn, and I also have Colossus Slayer.
Okay.
So let me roll that d8. And my strength is 3 on that.
Anything else to add to it? So we're at 22 plus 3, 25 total, I think. Nope, more than that. 30 math. Yeah, that was right. 22. Yeah, 25. Okay. 28. Thank you. That was plenty. You didn't need the extra stuff. How do you take them out?
I think just a pick to the chest, and he just rips that pick back out, licks the end of it, and says, "Sith."
Nothing. Alrighty.
To be clear, the pick is still vibrating.
His tongue is calloused and powerful. It'll be fine.
Yukon rushes up and just throws the pickaxe into the chest of the wannabe Sith, and he falls to his death before you at your feet here on the streets of Mos Espa. After that, the Mandalorian as Basilisk, as Jackas continues to pursue, just looks back at you and wondering why you're even making this effort, and he just kind of envisioning the Basilisk has a foot pedal similar to a I don't know, some kind of a bike. He pushes down the throttle, if you will, and just takes off on the Basilisk 120 feet away, just taking off out of distance, and you question that you're going to be able to catch him at this point. He just basically disappears into the winding buildings and streets of Mos Espa, seemingly unable to be found. So at this point, you guys can regroup with the Sith taken care of. I guess actually, let's see, Jank, you would be up next.
Oh boy, I get to make a death saving throw.
Yeah.
Make a
check
Make a
first.
DC type con save.
So give me a con save.
Oh, okay.
For wounded. This will be for wounded.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So you have one wound.
Yikes.
So
One death save.
and then a death save.
That was one wound. Now
Here
death
is
save.
Ooh, 2.
All right.
I'm doomed.
So
I'm doomed.
we will come out of
Say on
initiative
my
there,
turn,
because I assume that your counterparts will come to your aid, shaking Tiberi out of his stupor. What's that, Gally?
I'm going to use Administer Aid since I'm up next.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll come out of initiative here to, as seemingly the main threats. The Mandalorian has taken off, and the Sith Sinatine Dementor has been taken out. So
We murdered Sinbad.
give me
To be
that
clear,
Dow,
my
kid.
Administer Aid- It's not anything medical. It's just a really strong slap in the face.
It's the best medicine.
Whoa. With a strong slap, Jenk,
Really strong with my 8 strength.
gets up.
Doesn't
Right
even
away.
bring
It's a very brainy slap.
Yeah, it's just like a little.
-1.
Oh,
It's
that
-1,
therefore,
you're doing less damage.
yeah, therefore it's healing.
Caressing wind you feel on your face.
I healed you with Jedi power.
Jenk pulls himself up off the ground. Says, "What happened?"
Fainted.
Yeah, that guy shot lightning out of his hands.
He
I don't think we won. That's for sure.
looks lightning.
At that statement, I point at the corpse.
Oh wow.
Our
Yeah,
query has escaped.
yeah, we were really looking for the armor. Well, it's not that hard to find a bright red Mandalorian or bright pink Basilisk, right? You should probably figure out where he went.
Yeah, I think Jacques kind of just turns and points that direction where the probably dust cloud is still there from it just throttling it.
Just the sonic boom.
Yeah. Around that direction, outside of that, I could not see. Very quick, those droids.
Well then, ho ho, how are we gonna find them?
Well, I'd like to think about that after, if you don't mind. I kind of lean over on some crates and really just collapse. And I pull out from my backpack like it's looks like kind of like a large like pill-shaped mechanical backpack, and I hit a button on it, which releases my tracker droid, who kind of like helps me out and sees to my wounds as I hand him some medical stuff. Oh, the rest.
Yukon's just patting down this corpse for crystals.
As it ought to do.
Yeah, give me a investigation check. All right, so you dig around in his cloak and you find some long spherical type object underneath his robes, and you take a chance at finding out what that is, and it's luckily only a lightsaber. Seemingly he only held that in ceremoniously, but I think that you would understand well enough that there's probably a crystal contained in the lightsabers, so that yeah, that you find a lightsaber.
Yukon, the Kyber crystal miner.
I swear, he's just gonna unceremoniously just go over and just crack it.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yes, Thunder?
So from here, we will do some investigation for you guys to find the Mandalorian. But we're about halfway. I'd say let's do a break right now, and then we'll come back and do that, and then finish out. Okay. All right. So you guys, after your initial chase, going after Turbo Mandalorian and his Basilisk booster, you unfortunately are cut off or interrupted by a Sith wannabe Cinetine named. He calls himself Darth Mentor, but everyone just calls him Dementor, and he unfortunately got in your way and delayed your pursuit of the Turbo Mandalorian. You were able to take care of that threat, and now stand here amongst Mos Espa, amongst the buildings and streets of the city. In the crowds now, for the most part, the crowds dispersed around this conflict, but they've resumed at least on the outskirts, and quickly the crowds have gathered again as the parade is about to start pretty soon. Start going through one of the main thoroughfares of the city, and one by one the floats will come through, and the exhibits or whatever, the displays, and eventually Turbo Mandalorian will make his appearance. Everyone is excited and looking forward to this. So you guys now are up to go and try and do some investigation to find out where the Turbo Mandalorian could be. And seek him out amongst the crowd or anything else. So a little bit of a role play, loose skill challenge here. Some of these things, depending on what you guys do for your skills, they could have negative effects, of course, depending on how those go. So I'm gonna turn it over to you guys.
All right. T. Berry, after getting back up from being knocked unconscious for a little while, would try to see if he could, once he gets in the crowd, see if he could sniff out the Mandalorian. So you hear him yell, "Yub yub," and just start making really loud, aggressive sniffing noises.
Okay. So give me a survival check.
Perfect. And then with his thing to... No, sorry, that's a different race. All right, survival. Oof.
So unfortunately, I'm going to make this up on the spot, whether it's true or not. The basilisk does not give out any traceable fumes, or actually, we'll just say that Tiberi can't pick up on any of those exhausts from the basilisk, and you're just not really able to pick up much of a trail. Unfortunately, a lot of the crowd has come in now at this point and covered that up.
And so you see Tiberi shake his head and then yell, "Yub yub," and the protocol droid goes, Tiberi unfortunately cannot smell the basilisk over the funk of the crowd.
Double check. What did he say in Awarkese again?
So that's actually what this translator droid said. So he was nice. He was polite that time.
Okay.
Very much family friendly.
Yeah. Okay. Frostak.
Meanwhile,
would
Brecca
like
shows the real
to- I would like to walk around a bit and try to ask anyone or keep an eye out for any signs of bright pink or red, or anyone who's wearing potentially like some Turbo Mandalorian merchandise.
Yeah, give me a perception check for that.
Would I be able to help him, as this is kind of based on him like scanning through for specific equipment?
Yeah. Yep.
Yes. And
So you can roll as well, or give Frostek advantage.
While I'm helping here, I'd like to use Lore Master as well, which allows you to first make a lore check. So let's see if that passes first. Not so much.
Yeah, unfortunately, drawing a blank here.
Yeah, I don't have any real good tips for you, but I try my best to continue to help you scan the crowd.
Okay, so I get advantage then.
Yeah, yep, perception check right here. Very nice, nat 20. So
rolls out of the way before the time starts back up.
It's a combination of you just having some sharp eyes right now. Having two sets of them helps, and also there's a lot of people here that want to see Turbo Mandalorian. So there's T-shirts and stuff all over the place. You see little, Rhodian children and human children and all sorts of different species of children gathered here for the parade, here to see Turbo Mandalorian. And they do have they're wearing like a T-shirt with his likeness on it and whatnot, about the crowd and just all over the place.
All right, I'd like to approach some of them, anyone that I see who's nearby with that kind of merchandise. And coming up, I'm gonna, as I approach, just to put on some charm, pull out my Xantha and play a little bit on it as I approach and say, "Happy Life Day!" How's it going there?
A couple kids turn around and look back at you a quick second, and they just, yeah, at first there's a little bit of a shock at first, but then they see a assumingly generally appeasing presence, and just kind of look up at you wide-eyed, really. They don't really have much to say.
So then I'll continue to say, would any of you happen to know where I could find my good friend Mr. Turbo Mandalorian?
Good
Supposed to help.
Did Frostak just become like Boston or New York?
I've been trying to do that.
You just quickly walk up.
So
It's been like that the whole time.
I mean, I assumed you were New York Italian.
There.
I am from New York.
I just kept hearing walking.
The kids, they get excited as you mention Turbo Mandalorian, and they're just like, yeah, Turbo Man, we're here to see Turbo Man, Mandalorian, and they say he's gonna be in the parade. He's towards the end of the parade, so we have to wait for the whole thing, but he's gonna be here.
Yeah, of course he's gonna be here. I've been looking for him this whole time though, because I'm supposed to help him out, me and my friends. So where would the parade be starting from?
And they just kind of like, you see him lean over. Everyone's in the defined lines here outside of the parade, and they look down and they say, "Oh, it's, we didn't get the best view, so we have to wait a bit, but it's a few blocks up from here."
Oh, don't worry about it. You're gonna have a fantastic life day. Don't you worry.
They just
Thank you very kindly.
they just smile brightly and say, "Thank you, happy life day to you."
Yeah, and
Friend to all children, Frostak.
he'll wave as he plays a merry jingle on his Xantha and walks back to the group
Humpity hump hump. All right.
to tell them what we found out.
Amongst the crowd as well, you guys do see, so you see lots of children and their parents and whatnot, and you do see what seem to be workers or whatever of the parade. They're all wearing a red. Some of them are wearing the full red Life Day robe. Some of them just have more of a red shirt, tunic, whatever. But they all look like they're members of like the parade organizers and whatnot.
Noticing them, Jake kind of gets the attention of the others, gestures. You think that one of them would know where he went? Must cooperate with them.
Well, would they tell anybody like us is the question.
Somebody can be persuasive, right? I don't really talk to people much. More go digging through trash bins.
Kind of pat him on the head, like, I appreciate your honesty.
Do the same thing, just trash bins all day.
I eat the trash, so.
I'm the trash man.
Oh, you're Oscar the Grouch? I thought you were the Grinch.
Grinch eats trash too.
Grinch does eat trash. He does eat trash.
Your name is literally.
I don't think that's canon.
I don't know. I saw Jim Carrey eating trash once. I think that
Jim-
was
If
him.
you count the
Quite
Jim
literally.
Carrey version, it is. If you count
Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Okay. He literally has the trash chutes in his cave.
So
Yukon's gonna make his way to a cantina and order a Jabba juice and see what's on the hollow vids.
okay. So Yukon just wanders off, and you guys kind of turn around, and he's not around. You're able to find a cantina here, and Yukon, roll me a 2d6 for me, please. 6 and a 5.
That's good or bad.
So you find a place called the Juicy Hollow Net is the cantina that you come across. They've got some Juicy Hollow vids, so that you are after, and you get a Jabba juice and hang out. Are you looking for anything else specifically while you're in there, or?
Well, looking for the news maybe and see if they're covering the parade and everything. See if I can get any information from that.
Yeah, so they do have a video stream feed, whatever, of the parade with your what's Al from the Weatherman Al? I think his last name. Sorry, what's that?
Roker?
Yes, Roker.
Off, yeah.
Thinking of
Space Al Roker.
trying to make a space name for him, but anyway. So you see, a pair like that are announcing the parade and whatnot, and just doing covering, and of course, they do touch on Turbo Mandalorian and the fact that he's graced the parade with his presence. He's the main event and whatnot, and just kind of they're just doing a montage piece about the Turbo Mandalorian.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna before anything else, I'm gonna go ahead and slap. I'm gonna slap Jank again.
Why do you keep hitting me?
You're getting 6 more hit points.
Nice.
Wow, I feel
Slap
better.
Jank until he doesn't hurt anymore.
Stop hurting.
This will distract the pain.
Take out of a flask that I have in my pocket and put it away. And I'm gonna look for anybody who appears to be gambling or taking bets or anything like that.
On brand, I see.
Anyone taking bets, huh?
Literally any kind of gambling. Even a hint, a whiff.
You give me a quick perception check.
Nailed it.
No whiffs at all of gambling, and you might have better luck trying to start something up, but there's definitely nothing going on of the sort.
Okay. And you said there were merchandise tables?
Sure.
Okay. Is there a line?
Yes, there definitely will be a line for these merchandise tables.
Okay, I want to just walk past the line, just grab the biggest shirt on the table and drop 50 credits, and then I'm going to put it on over my jacket.
Okay.
The Mandalorian, the Mandalorian, the T guy, whatever.
Give me a... I'm going to say a intimidation check, as you just are kind of walking up to just cut in front of everybody and do this. Very nice. 16's not bad. So you just walk up as if you know that's the rule of the world, is you just act like you know what you're doing and it's okay. And you drop the credits, and the vendor stops you. Everyone in line kind of waits. They're just kind of awed by your confidence and presence here. But the vendor, stops you for a quick second and says, "Excuse me. These shirts cost 100 credits. It's the Turbo Mandalorian."
I'll drop the extra 50.
So you drop the extra 50 to get your much overpriced piece of memorabilia, as if you were...
Too large. Just way, way, way too big. I put it on over my jacket. It's a skirt.
All right. So you look, it's a bright red, huge T-shirt. It does have a big red Turbo Mandalorian face on it, and then as you kind of wander away wearing that.
Just like this cowboy with his hat, just like, I'm jumping for joy.
I put it over the hat too. I really awkwardly force it around each gram, fold it all through.
There was one thing I wanted that Jacques wanted to do.
Yeah.
So the area that you said there were people who knew what they were, the organizers.
Yeah, they're kind of dotting the parade route, so you see them all over the place. So.
So this parade route, I'm gonna try. Jacques is gonna kind of make his way to kind of weave through the crowd to find one of the edges. Maybe there's like a banister to sit on or something of that sort. And he's gonna pull out this kind of crude wooden mandovial. I don't know how you pronounce it. And he's gonna just
pretty close.
Yeah. I don't know. And he's just gonna start playing for the kids, just some nice little jingle. Like it's like an energized jingle because these kids are probably hyperactive. They're gonna about to see the Turbo Mandalorian.
Some
So
Mannheim Steamroller.
Hmm?
All right.
Does Turbo Mandalorian have a theme song?
Yeah, he
He's gotta.
sure. Yeah.
All right,
Absolutely.
Todd, you got to sing it now.
Yeah, let's
No,
go, Todd.
I don't know if Turbo Man has a theme song. He probably does. I didn't get that far in my research.
we're gonna give him like a fun little energized life day jingle.
All right,
Kind of like,
Jackus,
maybe like prancing along the sides.
give me
to keep
a
him-
give me a performance check.
I could do that.
Very nice. A 16. That's very good. You put on a pretty good display here, and quickly heads turn in your direction following the music, and you quickly gain gain an audience.
As I'm there, I will say I do want to keep an eye out if I see even if it's time passes and the parade starts, I'm keeping my eye out for our Mando target.
Okay. Just keeping a lookout then.
Yeah, just keeping a lookout as I play.
Okay. So you see that the parade hasn't started yet, but yeah, just kind of looking out for when it happens. I think Frostek, you said you went and talked to everyone about your conversation with the kids, right?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah,
showed up a little
Jackus,
early.
you would know that the Turbo Mandalorian is at the end. He's kind of like the main and final attraction here. So just so you're aware
No,
of that.
That's all good. He's just gonna keep. I have performer feats, so when he gets here, I'm gonna try and distract him.
Okay.
Whenever I get an eye on him.
Okay.
I'm going to find a nice pile of some trash to hide in while he does the distraction to surprise Turbo Man when he comes around.
I love our garbage son.
Trash man.
I'm the trash man.
I think so.
So give me Jank, give me a stealth check as you go to find a get into some garbage. So you go and you find some garbage, but you get in there and like there's some people come over.
One last thing. I want to use my racer's reflexes on this
Okay.
one. Maybe that'll help. Who knows? Hey, it is a 4.
Nice.
All right. So you find some garbage and you sit down in there, and you feel that you're hidden decently, but after a while, a worker comes by and just says, "Excuse me, what are you doing in the trash?"
I was looking for some Turbo Man souvenirs. Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
In the trash? Those things are worth their weight in gold. Turbo Mandalorian's the biggest attraction here.
I say at this point, Grekkench will walk over and stick his hand in the trash can and grab like some random piece of fruit. And take a bite from it and go. He was also looking for food for me.
I'm so glad that you have been fed now. He's a friend.
I'm so glad you are eating this from the trash like you are.
Grek, give me a Constitution save as you pick out a very questionable item from the garbage. You were just like, yeah,
One time I get good rolls.
just throw it in, pop it, it's fine. You're like Mr. Fusion on the back of the DeLorean. You feed off this stuff. All right. The workers though, they kind of just they look at you and they're like, what are you guys up to? The parade's about to start soon. What are you after here? You can't be hanging out here in the trash.
So Jeng tries to think on his feet. And I'll critically analyze myself, I suppose, and then end it just in case I need a bonus on the roll. He's going to try and convince him. It's only what it looks like. We were just so excited that we couldn't help but stay here. look for whatever we could. We don't really have the money for buying all that expensive merchandise, and we just wanted a chance to see Turbo Mandalorian up close. You gotta overlook us.
The worker just nods and says, I understand. Everyone's after seeing Turbo Mandalorian. You should see the crowd back at the start of the parade come out where the staging happens. Everyone thinks that they're going to get to him right away. It's just wild. The security's having lots of trouble.
Huh. I wonder, the crowds don't really cause any issues, right? Nobody has really gotten that close, right?
The security's doing pretty good. They're mostly just crazed fans, but it's a good amount of people.
Jane takes that into consideration. And he says, "Well, yes, but thank you anyway. We're just going to rain here. We won't try to cause any trouble."
Jane, give me a quick follow-up of a quick persuasion check.
Yep. He's kind of drawing on the force here.
Or
critical now.
I think it's either or for you because you don't have these, or deception, your choice. I think it won't matter though.
Deception, yeah. Yeah, neither really. Here's deception.
Okay.
Wow.
So flavor-wise, yeah. So you just look in the face of this red-robed worker and just tell them that you will stay out of trouble, knowing full well that you guys are up to no good. But they just nod and allow you to carry on. Over in the Juicy HoloNet, Yukon, you see that on the video feed for the parade, they've just finished up their kind of montage of Turbo Mandalorian, and then they actually say like, we actually have a behind the scenes look of the staging area for the Turbo Mandalorian as he gets ready to head out into the parade to meet all of his fans. You see that it looks like a docking bay, and he's there you can see the basilisk in the background, and whatnot, and it's pretty quick. It's very candid, and looks like someone's just doing their best to kind of squeeze in the shot. If you want, you can give me a quick perception check to see if you can discern anything else from that docking bay. Very nice, 21. So you look around, and as you're following the video feed here, you do catch a couple markings in the docking bay, and you see the numbers and letters 42B that stick out in the docking bay.
Okay, I'll head out and see if I can catch the group and spread the word.
Good luck finding me. I'm behind 9 plasteel containers.
All right. Anybody else do anything right now?
So how long is it going to be?
Sorry, go ahead, Vesh.
I was going to say, how long was it going to be until the parade started?
So you expect it maybe like maybe another half hour. And then the parade route, you guys, as you said, they're a few blocks away, so it could take a bit for it all to come through and finally get to Turbo Mandalorian.
How long has it been since we got over here from when we last saw him?
I mean, it's been a little bit now. You have seen.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out if I had to recast burst of speed, basically.
How long does that go?
An hour.
An hour? Yeah, I would say you probably need to set that off again.
Yeah.
I'll be doing the same.
So Yukon, you eventually get towards the group, and Yukon, Yukon, what's your passive perception? 11? Nope, sorry. 13?
13.
Okay. So, yeah, Yukon, you join the group. You find most of them, other than Jank. Jank is nowhere to be in sight. but the rest of them are all just kind of gathered around. You now see that Galley's wearing this massively oversized red T-shirt, just looking very interesting in that.
Bracken still eating trash.
Yeah.
I like the
I
disguise,
agree.
Gally. Good choice.
Gotta say, that's a good look on you with that shirt.
Thanks. It offsets my skin, matches my eyes.
Yeah, it really pops.
You talk with
So-
your hands more.
What have we found out?
Yeah, so looks like he's at docking bay 42B, as I recall. Anyone know where that is?
Next to 42A?
You
Oh,
guys,
yeah,
that makes sense.
Big brain, big brain.
let's see here. Galley, Jank, and Jackas proficiencies in pilot. Nope, never mind. That's technology. Only Jackas. Give me a piloting check.
Oh,
Do have that. Thank you, being a given. Not good at it, but see, do
inspiration.
you have the proficiency? I have it.
So you search deep, and how are you only at a +2? Are you
I
at
have
a-
a 0 and a
Oh, there you go.
Just prof.
So you search
Don't say
deep,
he's good at it.
and you think you can remember the general area of where this section, the 40s are of the docking bays, and you kind of mentioned like, yeah, it's on the kind of northeast side of town, and but beyond that, I can't get too much more specific.
Yeah, he just kind of points out generally the area, like the direction it's heading in, and the kind of, like you said, just the 40s area where generally he might be. Outside of that, I couldn't
someone
tell
up there
you.
will know.
Wouldn't be bad to investigate regardless.
Do we have time? Can we get there in time?
Yeah, you think Jacques, you would where they are. You think that you could get through the crowds. You can eventually get to a point. Everyone's gathered around for the parade at this point, so you can eventually get to like a side alley or whatever that is going to be pretty empty because everyone's here for this. And then book it, and you think that you can get there. You think you guys have a good hour plus for the Turbo Mandalorian to really be ready to make his entrance. There's a decent number of groups and whatnot. Figdrin and the Modal Nodes are going through. A well-known band here on Tatooine. So he's one of the acts, and they're going to do a lot of good stuff like that. So yeah, you guys got lots of time to get down there and maybe try and check that out.
All right, T. Berry starts running on his little Ewok legs towards the bay.
Yeah, lead the way, Jackas.
He'll just kind of finger up and just start heading that direction, leading the way as far as he knows.
All right.
You guys raise me over comm links. I'm a little bit buried over here.
It's like, we're missing. Where is the small one?
Not that one.
I don't think anybody would have enough. Yeah, 14. No one knows where. Well, I guess Greg, you would know where Jank is, but everyone else is.
Well, yeah, I was right next to him.
Yeah, you were there, so.
Yeah,
Just lifting out of the trash.
Yeah, just gonna grab him by the scruff of his neck and just pull him out and like, we're leaving.
What? This is a pretty good hiding spot. You gotta admit. Yeah, we follow along.
All right, you guys rush towards the section of docking bays that Jacques has called out, and eventually find yourselves in that area. There's a good number of them here, and they're the typical, as we know from A New Hope in Mos Eisley, that circular docking bay area with walls, the sandstone, whatever, walls around it, and an entrance going into them. There's a good number of them. everyone, give me a quick investigation check.
You asked me for all these things I don't have.
Station you got.
Right? I
It's not
know.
gonna be.
Ask me to intimidate someone.
A dirty one. And a nat
Oh
one.
my
Two
God.
nat
Athletics,
one,
deception,
man.
is.
Oh my god.
I'm a little preoccupied cleaning myself off.
All right, so Galley is able to look about and spot the designation of the docking bay 42B right away, and it doesn't take you guys too much searching to find that. And you come upon that. You guys are outside of it now, so there's the large open entrance to that. Kind of a bay door, minus the bay doors, just an open area, and then you can see inside it. You can see a larger speeder that is sitting in there, and then a few crates and whatnot. But beyond that, initially you don't see anything yet.
Just to clarify, you guys didn't notice this, but every single docking bay has massive letters and numbers above it.
Whoa! My eyes are open finally.
I was pushing thought over here.
All right.
Too much deep
How are
thought
you
over
guys
here to
approaching?
find
Okay, what's our play here?
Just moving carefully. And I kind of look around. I don't suppose you think that we would be able to ask him nicely for his armor or anything.
I think it's a possibility, but I don't know that he's gonna go for it.
Considering Froststack here tried to, knock him off his basilisk, probably not.
I didn't do that. I tried to just ask him a question while in close proximity.
Well, he did kick you for it, so he probably thought you were trying to yank him off.
It wasn't very holiday cheer of him to do that either.
He is a Mandalorian.
The outcome was the same, and you have a bruise on your arm now.
Yeah. Kind of reminds me of a story about another Mandalorian named Scrooge. I think that was the plan man.
I'm sorry. I cannot believe Scrooge was a Mandalorian. I cannot. He's broken me.
He's a whatchamacallit? A Nemoidian. That's
There we go. There we go.
those are my
Yeah,
character
that was
content.
Oh,
Definitely.
he'd be in the banking clan. He'd be in
Definitely.
He would. He is the bank.
He is a banking clan.
He'd definitely be a
Yeah,
moon.
yeah,
A
yeah.
moon.
I am.
Anyway,
All right, so you guys kind of going in a little quiet.
Yes.
Yeah, carefully.
T-Berry would try to sneak up in there, yeah.
I'm gonna take my sniper rifle off and kind of like try to scope in and see if I can see anything a little bit better.
Okay, give me a
I'm just
good perception check there, Callie, with that. All right, so you look in and you just get a better view of the crates in there. Two piles of crates. You see the speeder, and yeah. Unfortunately, your angle, you don't really see much else. You're not seeing the bright pink of Booster, the Basilisk, or the red of Turbo Mandalorian.
Got the magnification maxed out, so I'm just seeing like the small pixels on these little crates. That's all I can
Yeah,
see.
you're too far ahead.
You see a little bit of graffiti on one of the crates.
All right,
Quantum realm. I'm like in between.
you guys sneaking in then?
Mhm.
So, can I just ask, before we got to here, can I have applied a med pack to myself?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I would
just
do
gonna
the
do
same.
that.
If we can certainly kind of retcon this as well. Time was, if you guys wanted to short rests, that could be available. So
Oh, then yeah, that would be.
Yeah, that's what I don't
If we
want.
had enough time to do it.
yeah, the time would have elapsed. You guys were kind of just investigating. I think that's fine to count. So I will allow that.
Glad.
Jacques is totally fine, so while you guys rest, he's just playing music for you. Giving you a little
This-
tune.
Just what I needed.
Do you a ditty.
And the superiority dice are back.
All right, and once you guys are all done with that,
For anyone who doesn't know, the hit die button, or hit die name, where it's located. If you just hit the word hit die, it'll roll for you.
All right.
Provided you have a class picked.
Yeah. All right. So then from there, if nothing else, let's get some stealth checks.
All right.
3, 2, 1,
Cool, and I just realized I should have been rolling with advantage because of my armor.
Yukon's gone.
They got nice
Oh, right. Special armor. Ooh.
Durablex.
There you go. I
I'm
tried to do
one
that
with the
earlier,
count.
but
We're a stealthy group. Stealthy.
Very nice. Yes, I think you've got a solid average. Yeah, I mean,
Cenk found the trash again.
Galley still has
I
his
found it.
Galley still
I
has
dive
his
right
face in his scope, so he's not paying attention. But a few of the rest of you just kind of grab the rifle off of his off of his shoulder, so he wises up and correct him. You guys are able to get into the docking bay mostly unnoticed. Bring you over here.
Just slinking along the edges.
So where I'm pinging the map should change for you guys right there. And let me bring our viewers over to the map. Okay, viewers, we should be on the map with us. So yeah, like underneath this wall here is where the entrance tunnel would be. So that speeder, that's where it would come in. So you guys would be kind of coming into that. And as you look about, you don't see the basilisk at or the Mando at first glance.
You'd think that the basilisk would be right in the middle. Jen kind of whispers.
hey, he just isn't here yet.
I'm kind
We
of
did
gonna
kind of
look
scare him
around.
off.
Gonna look around and see if there's anything out of sorts from our vantage point.
Okay, give me a perception
Like,
check.
yeah. I wonder if I could use the maneuver, assess the situation on this. Might not have to though. Oh, 19.
Yeah, 19 is great. So you look around and you see the speeder here. It looks pretty elaborate. You assume that it's probably belongs to the Turbo Mandalorian, and you do see the crates and things and beyond that. And you notice there's a few rooms around the place. Not having walked fully into the place yet, you guys really wouldn't see kind of what's in these two areas here yet until you kind of step in. So if you're staying where you're at right now, you're not seeing anything else beyond this.
T-Berry's gonna Leroy Jenkins in there and see if he sees anything.
All right, so you step in and immediately you just you hear somebody call out in a very Gaston style voice. You there? What are you doing here? And
You see him go, yub yub, yub yub.
Oh no.
The protocol droid goes, Master T-Berry does not like sentients asking him questions.
and you then turn around to your left and you see in this little alcove of the docking bay the bright pink basilisk and bright red Turbo Mandalorian waits there, and you just hear the whining noise, the wind up of the basilisk arming itself and getting ready, and the Mandalorian just ready to fend off before his big debut in the parade. So
Hey, whoa,
Whoa, bro!
let's get into it.
We're just here to talk. I don't know what this is about.
Before I can roll initiative, I'm gonna need a token.
Drag it
My
out.
life.
Who's that?
Me,
Jake?
I don't have the right one in my thing.
There you go.
My
That's the
bio.
life of my initiative rolls for now.
But I
Thanks.
consistently roll a low initiative. And then,
I don't think I've rolled.
I've wanted.
I don't think I've rolled over a 10 in a long time.
Man, just garbage.
The rolls today have been very bipolar.
Yeah.
Unless you're me. Mine are just polar.
It's like this.
All right.
All right, we all in, I think.
I was before him, so it's fine.
Frostak. You see Tiberi just rush forward and run in. Yup. Hola, hola. And you then hear from around the corner, you do hear the voice of the Turbo Mandalorian. You're up. You're still kind of coming into the docking bay.
Alright, shoot. Oh, my character sheet got messed up. So. Wait, so I can't see him from here, right?
Right. Yeah, call this like a tunnel. There's like a tunnel underneath that area.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll move up a little bit.
Yeah, this map doesn't have a door to the outside world. The heck?
Yeah, it's a tunnel. It's a tunnel.
Yeah. You can check in anytime you like, but you can never leave. And I'm gonna move over to here. So I can see him.
Oh, you know what? I think it's unlocked.
I'm gonna call out like, "Hey, whoa, buddy, we're not here to fight, unless you are, in which case maybe. But like, we just wanted to, ask a quick life day favor of you, to hand us your armor."
If you would.
What are you saying?
How does this
Yeah.
sound? Hey, come on.
Hey, buddy, whoa,
Hey,
whoa.
come on.
Frost, is you do anything else, or is that going to be pretty much your action? You just
No,
you
no,
trying
I'm
to?
gonna. No, that's not my action. My sheet got messed up a bit. But I'm going to also just preemptively. I'm assuming this is going to not end in a peaceful resolution. So I'm gonna activate my totemic might again.
Attack mode.
Yeah, I can't get to it because the sheet. Hold on, to reload the sheet.
Yes.
But basically, at the same time that I activate that, I'm allowed to also activate. I'll press it again. I can also activate one of my totems at the same time
Okay.
as part of the bonus action. So I'm going to also activate the totem of the Rancor to give me kinetic and energy resistance. How's that going? And as an action, I will pull out my weapons and fire a shot at him. Or I'll hold an action to fire a shot. I'll give him a chance to respond.
Okay. Go ahead and give me. I'll let you do a persuasion check as well.
Okay, that's not going to be good, but okay.
I believe in you.
I don't know if I can help on that, but I will.
That's a 10.
All right.
Come on.
So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, though, but I am going to. Let me just check the range on my gun here so that it's. Okay, right. So how far am I? I would move up 5 more feet. No. Okay, so yeah, I'll hold an action to fire at him if he responds with anything less than giving us the armor out of the goodness of his kind Mandalorian heart.
Okay.
Which he definitely has.
So Frostak comes forward trying to use some diplomacy here, but unfortunately, the Turbo Mandalorian has already gone on the offensive. He doesn't take anything. He's got an appearance with the people. He wants to show off, and so he's immediately already. You see, top of the round, he's got his wrist forward and he clicks it, and he unleashes a barrage of whistling birds. And I think, yeah. So Jank, you would probably still be in the tunnel,
Okay.
or you can get hit by the attack. So
Let's
I
say that
did.
I'm,
Good choice on
let's
that one.
just emerging, but I'm not able
Nope.
to actually help anything.
Okay, so you see that the Mando releases out some whistling birds, and they just fire off towards Frostak and Tiberi there, and come out and hit each of you guys, doing 3 points of kinetic damage to each of you.
Okay. I will reduce that to 1 point.
Yes. And then Tiberi, you're up.
Alright, so Tiberi once again is going to get that Ewok Rage going for the last time today. And he is going to rush forward, and he is going to throw a net on the Mandalorian recklessly.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yub.
Yeah.
All right, you rush forward with your net just in a rage, and well, not in a rage, but you were very reckless with your net throw, and it just goes, it like completely misses him, and just slings to the floor, and you unfortunately are not able to tag him in that.
Oh wait, I realized. Did I get to release my action, my held action, because he attacked?
Sorry, I think you did say that, didn't you?
Yeah, I said if he didn't give us the armor, if he responded with like.
Then yeah, go ahead. Nope, go ahead.
If he wasn't a nice person like Frostak.
Yeah, like I wanted him to do.
Well, he definitely shot at you, so he's not.
Going down, buddy.
Ah,
All right, so you
Alright,
reach out the
so-
snowball Zuka, and unfortunately, it melts before it gets to its target. It does not make it.
Forgot about
Tiberi,
I forgot
anything
about the
else for you?
snowball Zuka.
No, Tiberi is just going to be cursing Ewokese, and his protocol droid's going to refuse to translate again.
All right.
I hear
Yukon,
everything.
Yukon, as you're coming in the tunnel, you had seen Tiberi rush forward. You see Frostak come up and direct some potential diplomacy, but then you see the whistling birds come out and pelt them as you are rushing into the tunnel yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and toss a stun grenade over there, and if possible, not hit Tiberi.
Okay, what's the range on those?
30 plus strength modifier times 10.
Sorry, what's the radius?
10,
I think.
Let's see.
Grenades are a 10-foot radius.
10-foot radius. Okay.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
what's your distance on it? 30 feet. Okay, yeah, you'll be fine. If you come in, basically here, you'll
Yep, well, we can do that.
you'll be fine. Yep. And then
Okay.
you can set that up. So
Yeah,
what
and
is
it's a
our
DC 14?
14
Yeah, con save.
con save? Well, the Basilisk is going to fail. The Mandalorian is going to succeed.
All right. That's all I got.
What's the effect for failure?
On a failed save, a creature is stunned until the end of their next turn.
Okay. Very nice. All right, Galley.
All right. What kind of weapon is Frostak wielding?
You see him holding it looks like a broom and a large weapon type thing. But otherwise, go ahead, Frostak. What are those?
Well, one is a big broom, metal broom, and the other is a. I picture it as basically like Diddy Kong's little wooden blaster.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Little coconut gun.
Yeah. But it shoots snowballs instead.
Okay.
Inconceivable that it melted.
I'm gonna move behind Frostak, and I still have my sniper rifle out, so I'm just kind of brace it on his shoulder, and I'm gonna bonus action critical analysis Mando, and then I'm gonna take a shot.
Okay. All right.
And on that, happy with that. I know that's going to miss, so I'm going to use. Sorry, I spammed the wrong one. I'm going to use
Right.
raise the stakes. Shit, I meant to get advantage on that, but I didn't do it, so I missed it. I'm going to use all in. I'm sorry.
All in
Language,
when
it's
you
like
make
that.
an attack roll. Okay.
16 ultimately. I missed.
16,
Wonky
unfortunately,
behind him
will
is
still
not.
miss. Heading behind Frostak, potentially for some cover. Maybe he got in the way and distracted you, and the shot does not connect. Fine purchase. Before Jenk goes up, the Mandalorian is actually going to fire off in his jetpacks and fly out of the way. Rush over here. Just do a quick burst, running away, splitting up him and the Basilisk. Jank, you were up.
All right. As my action, I'm going to reapply burst of speed. There it is. And hurrying up. Hurrying up. Jake is going to run out into the center. 5, 10. To just behind the speeder as you kind of take stock of the area. And I'm going to bonus action to critical analysis. Let's actually do it on Frostak.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna do Tiberi. He's actually
Okay.
closer to the top. There you go. And that's all I can do with my turn.
All right. Jackas.
All right. So, this ship here, or this speeder, right?
Yes.
How large is it? Like, is this it to scale?
I have no idea. What do you? Why? I guess. What are you trying to get
Just
after?
in case, can I go under it?
No.
And move, or do I have to?
No, but it's kind of parked, so it's
Just
too
wanted to
low for that.
Okay.
To go over the hood. Slide
So we'll
over the hood.
start by going up here, and they're gonna pull out and he's gonna pull out his pistol and take a shot at the basilisk.
All right. And it's stunned, so do you get a bonus to that? Attack rolls have advantage.
Attack rolls have advantage.
Yeah.
Alrighty, advantage, and then with the incendiary. Nah, damn.
All right. Unfortunately, with a little bit extra behind that, you're not able to penetrate the hefty armor of the basilisk, and that does not. Yukon, how long does that stun last?
Until the end of next turn.
Your turn or its turn?
Until the end of their next turn.
Okay. All right.
And then otherwise, 5, 10, and they're gonna do 30 feet to get up here with the bonus action to dash. And then that's the turn.
Okay. Basilisk is up. Cannot do anything, but does come out of stun afterwards. Grek, you're up.
Yep. I'm assuming Turbo Man is in the air, or is he at ground level just boosting?
Yeah, he just kind of a quick burst of the thing to kind of get around Tiberi. He's still on the ground right now.
Taking that lightsaber out, and bonus action dash, get to him. Question is to do real trip or to do fighter trip.
Strong trip, smart trip.
Yeah, we'll do real trip. Because that one gets advantage.
It's different though. The real trip is different.
Literally.
So I do that, then I get advantage. I'm wielding 2 hands. Yep, just doing the attack roll.
Nice.
Very nice. Nat 20.
About
So
time.
tripping him, fall him prone.
He tripped.
Tripped from the backpack in the air. It's fine.
He's actually upside down.
Psst. All right, yeah.
Just
Go,
bully
roll
this
damage on that for sure.
window.
Tripped prone, and then when a creature falls prone within 5 feet, use my reaction to make an unarmed or melee attack weapon.
Oh, I remember this bullshit.
And then, and then I have advantage on it because he's prone next to me.
Roll your damage on your first attack.
Which
None
well,
of
that's
the
not an
gear-
attack.
He tripped. Yeah.
It's so onslaught here. Onslaught.
Oh, is that? Sorry. Okay.
style Lets you change out. It lets you change out the athletics check for
Okay. All right.
attack.
All right.
Yeah. All kinds of messing. I hit the gear. So we're doing that. So I get advantage. Technically double advantage. Because onslaught mastery is kind of weird. And then stand up. Just make sure I got everything. So. Yeah, I'm guessing I get the last thing as well. The additional damage for moving from a straight line.
I think so. Yeah.
Just wondering if this is the intent to use it on this one galley or on like the,
hold on.
the
Which one?
reaction attack. So the last part where it's once on each of your turns, if you move at least 10 feet in a straight line, you deal this.
I would say it's before, so it doesn't synergize, unfortunately.
So it doesn't work with the reaction attack, but it works on like a normal attack.
Right. If your main attack is a charge and then a swipe instead of the trip, it would have worked.
Oh yeah. Yep. Just clarifying on that. Something that's good to people listening to know. Cool. So yeah, just advantage on the attack.
All right. Bringing down the hefty saber. 20 will hit.
And then I can re-roll one of those dice again. So technically it's advantage 3 times, which is all kinds of weird.
That crit. See if we can...
Sad. Yeah, for 20.
13. That's good.
Ooh.
Get some good damage there.
Too bad I have to go with the theming, and I had to grab light weapons when I have weapons.
All right. Anything else?
I try re-rolling for that last one. I use bonus action, I use action, reaction, yep,
Okay.
that's it.
The Turbo Mandalorian stands up after taking a hit from the saber and shrugs it off. And you can just see behind, he's still able to convey a expression of anger and frustration behind his helmet. And he looks at you both, looks at you, Jackas and Grek, and is going to then reach to his wrist, point it towards both of you.
Is he
Tiberi,
standing up at all?
he did just stand up, yeah.
I don't have my reaction though.
He is then going to reach forward with his wrist and Tiberi, just out of reach, throw out a cone of flame. So I need dexterity saving throws from Jackas and Grek, DC 13.
Alrighty.
Oh, so
Is this a
advantage on.
scale down, Grey Hunter? Is this...
No.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it's probably one of mine. It's probably one of mine. Because of whistling. Oh, you know what?
Oh, it did
There's a lot of
advantage. Sorry,
Mandalorians,
did you do that? It's
It had
18.
the whistle
All
first.
right. So, full 3 points to you, Grek. At Jackas, you will only take 1 point of fire damage.
Ooh. His kind of suit has a little singeing on, like the little his piped up collar. It's a little singed. He doesn't like that.
Is it my Mando?
And then after it does its flamethrower at both you guys, it then is going to pull out he's going to pull out a hidden blade and take a couple attacks right at you, Grek, as the one that initially assaulted him.
Grek is bigger and more
Exactly.
physically intimidating.
First one with a 10 to hit, and the second one a 24 to hit. I'd expected that one to hit.
Second one hits.
And that will be 10 points of kinetic damage.
Where's he getting extras?
And
It's oh yeah, you did use mine. I know you're using mine now.
we'll go to Frostak.
Drake can smell it.
Well, the reason why it's doing 2d4.
Oh yeah, true.
Okay. I'll run up to about here to get within range of it.
Oh, the heck? What happened?
So, Frostak would come charging up, holding his broom, kind of bobbing up and down as he runs, and with Jackus and Grek kind of on the sides of him, we'll try to jump a bit and spring the broom down on top of the head of the Mando. Can I hit with an attack?
All right, the Grinch, Jack Skellington, and Frosty the Snowman are now beating up a Mandalorian.
Yay! 20 will
This guy.
20 will hit.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah. And what does that do again? Let me see. Okay. I'm gonna try to also just throw a trip attack maneuver onto that.
Okay.
So he has to make a strength saving throw.
Okay. What's the DC on that?
Should be.
Doesn't matter. He's going to use one of his resistances to automatically save.
Ooh. All right. You know what? Whatever. Burn the resistance.
As Drake says,
good enough.
my block doesn't have legendary actions.
Well, some of them do.
Tripping
That
up.
one doesn't.
Nonetheless,
It's already.
so-
It's not exact to the hunter. I know that, but
So that'll be 13 points
Nice.
of kinetic damage, as that'll hit him with the comments for your argument. Right.
Okay. Anything else?
And then I will also, I will bonus action dual wielding style. No, it was master, but either one. Gonna make an attack with my blaster. And I will take the option to, forego proficiency bonus with your will master is that you can make another attack as well, also without proficiency bonus.
Okay.
If I read that right.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah,
Talked about
so
that
just
for a very long time.
So just subtract 2 from these attacks. Okay, so that one doesn't matter.
6 will miss, and a 10 will miss. Getting a little
Okay.
overconfident with the broom, switching to the snowball Zuka. Fortunately, just isn't going to find purchase. Anything else, Frostak?
There's a lot of it.
Used action.
Yeah,
bonus
action bonus and movement. So,
Yeah, I'll say
Okay.
everything else now, so that'll be me.
all right. After that, you see the Turbo Mandalorian just hit his jetpack, launching into the air 50 feet, going a few feet back, but 50 feet up in the air. And then he rotates his head down, pointing his jetpack towards you all. And unfortunately, there's a convenient cluster here that I believe this is. Oh, is this a 20-footer? Oof.
20-footer.
It is a 20-footer. So he's going to
Yeah.
be. So everyone in there, Tiberi, Jackus, Frostak, and Grek, I need dexterity saving throws, please, as he launches a rocket.
Does that hit the basilisk?
he has a rocket.
He can just get it, yeah.
Oh yeah, you can just aim it to not
Yeah.
hit the basilisk. Yeah.
Rip again.
All right, Grek with an 8. I gotta find out what.
Remember which one I gave the rocket to.
So, okay, wait, I think I'm gonna use.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta update all those rockets, don't I?
This is not your rocket,
use then
Drake.
my
Well, I know, but I'm just saying because explosives have changed since
Oh,
I've been
yeah.
going to Mandos.
Okay, so Frostag, were you doing anything? Any reaction?
Yeah,
Or I
can I
mean,
use
your
my inspiration on that.
yeah. If you, yeah, you got one.
I don't remember how you said to use this.
Click on it above your name, and then you should be able to drag it off from there.
Okay.
All right. So he goes up and lets out this rocket,
That's better.
and
Take the
yeah.
Fingers crossed.
So
another
it
one of
looks
our
like
three.
only Greg has just not done well on our saves tonight, but everyone else is good. So wow.
Oh god.
Oh no, I wasted that. That's the
Damn.
damage.
So 1 point of
Damn,
damage.
what-
Greg, you will take 2 points of damage. Just
What type of damage is that?
Can I
I
take my inspiration back? I don't want to use it anymore.
I would say you know kinetic.
Perfect. Oh, anyway,
Add that to the top.
Man, I have been
All
shot
right.
by a flamethrower and a missile, and I've taken 2 damage.
Tiberi, you're up.
I'm freaking alive here.
Dex gang.
Yeah, because you weren't hit by lightning bolt.
T-Bear's gonna run up. He's gonna leave his net alone and just gonna lash out. Wall with his tech blade, and then Walt with his vibro claw.
Did he land?
Do it.
Oh, is he in
No,
the air
he's-
still?
He
Oh,
actually
he's
he
50
actually is
yeah.
still up in the air. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I thought he landed.
He-
I would just do the same
he's
thing.
40
but going
feet
after
up.
the basilisk.
Okay. So the 18 hits.
Perfect on the claw as well, but that
Nat
will
one,
miss.
that will not. But 12
so
there, a good hit. Okay.
Yeah, so he's gonna rush up and slash at him with a tech blade with a little Ewok rage.
Alrighty. Anything else?
Oh, nope, that's it for me.
Okay. Yukon.
Okay, Yukon's going to move up a few feet, and then use his rapid heavy slug pistol and shoot at the Mandalorian.
All
With a
right.
DC 11 dex
Okay.
save.
That he will avoid that.
All right, that's all he's got.
Okay. Galley.
All right, I'm gonna move up. He's still critically analyzed, so I'm gonna use risk versus reward this time. Nailed it. All right, I'll take a shot at him with advantage.
All right. 19 hits. Yes. You were going after Mando, right?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Nice hit. 14.
Ooh.
Solid hit. Okay. Anything else?
No, move right there, and then that's it.
Okay. Rushing out, finally out of the tunnel, hitting the Mando in the air with a good shot, and then ducking back into the corridor with the Basilisk and Tiberi. Jank kind of ducked behind the speeder here. You're up.
Yes, indeed. Move just over to the nose to make it easier to see the basilisk, who I will now critically analyze. And I can aim at him with my carbine as well. So I will shoot.
Does Tiberi's go away? How does that work? Can you get multiple up? Because
Yeah, just it's one instance, so yeah, it'll go away.
Tiberi's is
so.
gone. Yeah.
Actually, no, never mind. I'll just leave it on him because I have the same bonus with deck. So thanks for reminding me.
All right. Yeah, but taking a shot out. 22 definitely hits. 6 damage there. Okay.
All right. Yeah, that's about all I can do.
All right.
I just try to assist their menace by the back.
What's your analysis give Tiberi?
He hasn't really used it yet, but I've been calling out to him with some tips and stuff. So when he makes an attack roll that he needs the bonus on, you can get a +3. An attack roll, saving throw or ability check, I believe.
Okay. So yeah, he uses that. He says he uses it, and then, right? That's how that works.
You just he willingly ends it without it doesn't take a reaction thing.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Nice.
Alrighty. Yeah. Before Jackus, you go up. You see the Mandalorian up in the air. Just took a heavy shot from Galley. Is going to reach out and reach to his pack and pull out a grenade and throw it down towards your group. So Jackus, Frostak, and Grekic, please give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, that's strength. Sorry. Better.
No
Better.
more decks.
What's your
Not too
modifier,
I like
Jackus? 4.
that. 4.
So you had rolled a 9 originally. You're just gonna keep it. You're just gonna make it.
No,
So
for which one? The
Yeah,
first
you got
one?
13.
keep the original roll.
Yeah.
So you rolled a 9 and then add
That
your
was a
4.
strength save. No, it was a strength save. I rolled the wrong dice.
Right, but you still rolled
sorry.
the dice. You see what
I get what you mean now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But you made it. You're good. You're good. You saved. Okay, Frostak, you're good. Grek, man, just not feeling it. There we go. Redemption. So,
So much that I'm on the ground.
Grek, 12 points of kinetic damage from this blast. The other 2, you will take 6 points of kinetic damage. And then Jackus, you are up.
Reduced to 3 for me, but wow.
What's that?
Alright.
Max?
3 points, yes, Frostak.
Yeah.
All right, Jackus.
Oh wait, sorry. Wrong math. Okay. Let's start off. Right here. What is this?
Sorry, I missed the ping. Hit it again.
This big yellow, the 2 yellow discs.
I don't know. Call it a gas tank.
I would say
Okay.
it's more likely a fuel tank.
Fuel tank, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fuel tank. That's got the fuel tank like nozzle on it.
All right. Let's. We're gonna run up right next to our friend Tiberi, and he's gonna take a slash at it with his vibroblade, vibrapier. And after I do that, I am gonna try and battle cry it, the basilisk. But I will make the attack first.
Nice. 22
Oh,
definitely
wait.
hits.
I gotta do this, don't I?
So that plus, I know it's going to be resistant, but it does need a 14 con save for the poison.
I do believe. Con?
It's got resistance, but
Yeah, that will. So he'll fail. So 7, 3 points. And then did you. 7 on the original attack. So what do we got? 10 total?
10 total.
All right.
And
Anything else?
That I'm going to try and battle cry him, because I can do that when I make the attack. So I'm going to make an intimidation versus its insight.
Okay, insight.
Where is mine? Ooh.
Hang on.
Demoralizing.
It is. He's got a +1. So insight's wisdom, right?
Insight's wisdom.
Yeah. Yep. So he ties.
We're here humanoid.
So who would win that?
Yeah, it does say
With a tie?
you're getting rules lawyered here. So it says humanoid.
Oh, it does?
Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah.
My mistake. Can I do that towards the Mando in that case?
Yeah. I'll allow you to turn that around. So I
Oh,
will.
he's not within 30 feet. He's not within 30 feet. I don't
Oh, okay.
'Cause he's
Yeah.
up.
Yep. He's way
He's
up.
way
So.
up.
Alrighty. Anything else
Yep.
then?
Not even flat.
Let me see if there's anything else I can do to make the situation less bad. Because I misread and it said humanoid, and my mistake, by the way. Does that mean I still have that use if I want to try that?
Yeah,
again
that's
later?
fine. Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
Okay, just wanted to check. Oh, I'm so sorry for screwing up so much. I have sneak attack because advantage.
and someone's next to it.
Yeah, because he's
Allies
next to
next to it.
So that's 2d6. Yep.
Nice. That's a good extra bonus.
Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad.
Alrighty.
Otherwise, bonus action to disengage, I guess.
Okay.
Whatever that's worth.
And okay, Basilisk is up, and as Tiberi and Jacques have rushed up to lay into it a little bit, try and take this down, knowing that's going to be a key component to getting after the armor. The Basilisk has shaken off the stun from Yukon's grenade, and is now has some targets in sight, and is going to turn and. Yeah, you hear some kind of this almost hum coming from inside the basilisk, something rearing up, and it blasts out a massive, just like shockwave of energy. And I think we're gonna get let's see, 20-foot radius. Is that centered on the creature? I would assume. Shockwave, Jin.
I think it would be on the creature.
All right, so you and everyone, if you guys can see that, you might not. The yellow circle.
Yeah, we can.
Okay. I need Constitution saving throws, please. DC 15.
Oh.
Ah, damn.
Wah wah. All right.
Tiberi, you can end my critical analysis now to succeed on that.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, I'll
Yep,
use that.
that'll push you over. So. All right. So, Tiberi, you will take half. Everyone else, 23 points.
Oh,
Conscious.
Is
And
that kinetic damage?
it is sonic damage.
Shit.
On a failed save, knocked prone as well.
it's gonna be may need it.
I think we're all dead.
John's alive. We're fine.
Think, you can. Let's get out of here.
Thank you for your
Jake is
service.
just gonna leave.
Thank you for your service, Mountain Man.
So, Jacques and Galley, give me a quick con saves.
Shit. I should never have written this rule.
That's a fail for Galley. Jacques, you're good. Okay.
Treason, then.
Grek, you passed your wound save, but you got a death save coming up.
Yeah, well. Not much I could do about it when everyone else is falling down.
Shit, what am I supposed to do now? Get people up.
Grekich. There it is.
Oh. Oh, wait, I have to make two.
Just a d20. Death saves are just straight d20, right? So that's going to be a fail. So you are
Well, yeah, it'd be failing.
1 in the red. All right, the Mando is going to
Jink, don't die.
still in the air is going to pull out his blaster pistol and shoot towards Frostak.
Yeah.
11 and a 16. 16 get you? No? Yeah, just hits you. All right, and that's gonna be 9 points of energy damage. So if you got resistance to that, it'll be 4 points. And he's gonna just kind of fly kind of out of the way. Frostak, you're now up.
Yeah. This ain't looking too good.
That's true.
I don't know what to do at this point. Let's see. Do I get people up? I have a med pack. Are we doing the med pack to apply to some? Yeah. It's
Action for somebody else. Bonus action for yourself.
Yeah. Let's see, I guess I'll have to do it. I'll try to get Greg up. And throw a med pack down on Greg next to me. So you should get back. You're a fighter, so you should get back a D10 plus con. Basically, just a hit die.
You're applying a med pack to Greg?
Yeah.
Okay, Greg, yeah, roll a hit die. Huge, you're going to be so disappointed. Greg, give me a hit die.
Yeah.
No, that's what you love.
Like,
Good. Yeah.
go in it to be an Arnold movie. You're fine.
This one's personal.
Go in knowing it's Arnold v Sinbad, and that's just go in knowing that.
I didn't even know Sinbad is in
And
it.
also, he gets to fight like 50 Santa Claus.
Frost Hack, are you doing anything else?
Shut up. This is gonna be great.
Okay, so he'll get his
Greg.
health back.
Hit die.
Me?
Yeah. You got med packed.
Meow.
There you go.
Bad. Could have been better.
An act of kindness.
No.
Maybe your heart will go a couple sizes.
I'm gonna move.
Oh, this is after movie Grinch.
Oh, okay. So he's nicer.
Grinch at full power.
Hence
So
why
he's-
I'm
so
only
he's a-
chaotic.
Yeah, so he's not an asshole. He's just kind of still sassy.
I'm just chaotic.
Yeah.
You know, reality Grinch is chaotic evil.
The true Grinch.
I'll run over to here. And that'll be my turn.
All right. Tiberi.
Alright, he's gonna just go all in and start recklessly attacking the basilisk. So he's gonna lash out with both his claws and his deck blade.
This
And
is
just-
honestly the best scene ever. Just a tiny little Ewok just beating on a
Screaming yub nub.
Oh.
Just like blood curdling
Oh.
screech.
25 will
Oh.
definitely hit. 19.
So that's rough. So 7 damage. I'll save my inspo
mean-
right now.
I was gonna say you could use the inspo, but
Okay, probably nothing I'm gonna use.
You got
it for. I'm
advantage.
gonna burn my inspo. Oh yeah, with the advantage of the inspo. Yeah, so I'm gonna burn the inspo.
Okay, go for
So I
it.
just drag it out.
Yeah, click on it and then. Oh, well.
It's
All
on
good.
the map now for some reason. All right.
Oh, there it
let's
is. Sorry,
see.
it was behind my turn tracker.
yeah, it's way over to the right. I was like, apparently I can grab it.
All
too.
right, nice. That helps. Good play. 20 hits. 19 would have hit too. 7 more. Consistent.
So you just see him lash it out with his little tech
Oh
blade. and
man,
his,
nat ones on your
weapon.
damage both times.
This roll 20's not happy with me today.
All
I'm
right.
telling you, it got
Roll
infected.
20's only happy with Frostak today, apparently.
I know, right?
Yukon.
Mostly.
Yukon's gonna move over to this basilisk and try and pickaxe it. He'll mark it as his ranger's quarry as well. Ooh, nothing.
Not finding
That's
it. It just wildly
Not
misses.
gonna happen.
I'm
Alright.
scared. That thing's huge.
Big thing.
What? Where were you at originally, Yukon?
Oh, I was about 4 spaces to the right.
Okay. You've got a couple. If you get over here, I'll give you advantage if you want to get there on your attack, and then you have your inspiration. So if you want to utilize all of that.
Yeah, okay, we could do that.
Okay. So actually, give me one more just straight roll for advantage. Okay. So now if you want to use your inspiration, and then re-roll,
Yeah,
add
let's do
advantage
that.
again. Okay.
All right.
God.
This thing is really scary, man. I can't handle it.
Yikes, man.
Spooky.
This is
How,
rough.
how do I use my advantage?
Just
token?
one more. Hit one more roll.
Click it, and then you hold it and throw it over.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
All right, good.
We have an ally, this large token now.
One more attack roll on your
Lands
second
on
for advantage.
Fingers crossed.
Another one. Okay.
There we go. That does it. 17
There.
will
Woo!
hit. Give me some damage.
Oh man.
Okay. So there's some
Nice.
damage.
Been hurt.
And then you get your Ranger's
mark that.
Koi.
Yeah, we're gonna also. I've got a weapon expert, so we'll reroll that in case that helps.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, extra
Yeah.
4. Okay.
Yep. Colossus Slayer is 1d8. Has he been hit at all?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's been
hunting
hit.
nonsense.
All right. So that,
Ooh, hell yeah.
Hey.
And I got hit last time, so another 3 from my
Also,
Berserk fighting style.
1d4 from Ranger's Quarry itself.
That's in there, I think.
Ranger Koi is not. I don't see that yet.
Oh, it's
It
your.
hasn't been
Oh,
rolled
it's
yet.
in your. No, it's in your damage. Never mind.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
we
yeah,
got
marked,
one
marked
before.
by pro
Yeah.
pick. Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty dope. 26 damage.
Okay. Anything else?
It rolled 1 twice.
No, that's all I got.
All right. That's a great. He's getting down there. He's actually looking pretty rough. Galley, death save number 1. And I think.
No, I thought I had inspiration. So can I use a time machine and use it on the con save that ruined me?
From the
still have
yeah,
it, don't
yeah, from his Sonic Blast thing.
Yeah, whatever it was that did like 150
Yeah.
damage. I don't know how to drag this thing off.
You can't say no to him. This is like a quid pro quo, I swear.
Yeah, it's just like,
Oh, come on.
You mean
I have the power. All right, so I have. Oh God, it's so much work.
Just write a new rule, Galley. Just write.
All right, I can see
It's a
the
variant rule.
just
All right.
take storms and make it super cold?
Jank, you are hiding out by the speeder. You see the Mando creeping to your right, but past you towards the Basilisk, you see a couple of your friends down in trouble as well. But the Basilisk looking rough. You're up.
Away from the angry and towards my friends. That's 30 movement total here. And I use my action to return the favor and give him a healing force slap with it is
The student becomes the master.
it is in fact administer 8 that I'm casting flavored as force healing.
I am the
So
master.
here's a D4 plus hit my
Oof.
wow.
Better than nothing.
Still better than
You're up.
yeah, lying on it.
He's up. As opposed to down.
All right, coming over for some healing. Anything else, Jank?
That's all I can really do. I'll hang out here. Action there.
Okay.
That's it.
Jackus, death save.
Let's do it.
All right, you're one.
Not natural, but
Oh, it's close. Yeah. Okay. Basilisk is up, however, and sees.
One tiny thing I critical analyze him. I critical analyze him after I pick him up.
This time he uses the Force Repulse version.
Yikes.
Just nukes.
Alrighty, so the Basilisk is up and has some new friends here, and looks around and it just took a massive hit from Yukon, and Tiberi's going crazy. Is going to kind of just ignore this little annoyance of an Ewok and turn towards the luscious, bright orange beard of Yukon and go after him with a few attacks with its claws. First one, 10. Second one, 26. And then third one, a 22.
Down goes Yukon.
Mostly
Oh,
all
The bonus on the damage alone is going to take you down. 25 total.
Large yike. One large yike.
And that is its turn. Grek, you're up.
So is he on the ground now? He didn't fly away?
Who what? Mando?
The Mando.
He's
Is he
still
back
in
on
the
ground or
air.
is he still
He's like 30 feet up in the air.
Yeah. We're 30 feet. Okay.
Hmm. Well, if I were to, how high do you say the speeder is? Like the back of it.
The very back engines, I'll give you. I mean, I don't know, 5 feet.
Hmm.
Could be a
It's
little
not high
more.
enough they could
5,
jump
6,
up
7.
and grab him.
No, 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 no.
When you wish you'd pick Guardians, so you had slightly more force powers.
The little edge. The little edge.
Just a little bit. I had to get feedback and improve feedback to make him vicious mockery and malicious mockery.
Yeah, so you can mock
Behind
people
you,
to hurt
you
them.
you see the basilisk that's looking. He's looked looked better, but
I was gonna say, does Mando look fine, better, hurting?
Mando looks pretty decent.
So 3d6
Kinda
is probably
stuffy
not gonna
armor.
hurt him too bad.
Hmm.
That's what does this also give? Oh yeah. No, I don't want to do that one. That's a bad idea. He'll go farther away.
What you got?
So I'm thinking feedback or well fine. Let's go fight this thing. Kill it off.
Good one.
Bonus action to wherever side, probably over here. Or over here. There. Actually, I didn't have the bonus action if you go there.
Yeah, no, I think you'll be fine.
Does my corpse give him advantage?
Well,
Oh yeah, wherever I
the-
can go to get advantage.
No, that's fine.
is near.
The basilisk. Say that he was focused on Yukon. I'll allow it. He's
Your corpse
focused on his
advantage,
fresh
yay.
kill, so go ahead and make an attack at advantage.
He's checking out the luscious beard.
It's very magnificent.
Yeah, so just going to do a normal attack at advantage, and then
24 will hit.
because yeah.
How long until
24.
Frostek looks around and realizes he's the
This.
only one going after the
And
Mandalorian?
then we're going to do trip attack.
Well, I think exactly 12 seconds.
So he's got to make a strength save, which
I
will.
think he may be too big for that, isn't he?
Oh, is he huge?
Yeah, he is huge.
He's
So
Larger, smaller. He is huge.
Right. Yes.
okay.
Well, then distracting. So then distracting strike instead. So the 4, but next thing that hits him has advantage.
Do you add that 3
That's
to
not-
anything or not?
That 3 is just roll.
Or sorry,
It's
does the
it
4
should be
add to
4.
anything?
That's damage.
The 3 adds to the damage.
Yeah.
So he's actually
Ignore
looking
the 3.
pretty rough right now.
So
And then
14 overall advantage on next person that hits him.
Okay.
And then we're going to second wind. Get more of my health back. Figures.
all right. Mando is up and sees that
Should I just straight up murder this thing?
Frostek
I
is pursuing him. Everyone else has left towards his basilisk, but the Mando here is going to go after Frostek with some attacks, pulling out his blaster pistol from the air.
Ah, it's because huge. Sad.
And a couple attacks coming in. Frostek, nat 1 and a 17. 17 will hit
17.
for 13 energy damage.
So that's 6.
Okay. And then he's gonna actually fly over here towards you guys. Frostek, you're up.
Ow. Okay. Yeah, I'll get run over to here now. I lost track of where I said that was. Here, okay. And He's still how high up?
Who what?
How high up is the Mando?
He's still 30 feet up.
Okay. Actually, well, wait a minute. If I go back to where I was, how high up is the ship? Did you say?
It'll give you like 5 or 6 feet at its highest point.
Okay.
Funny thing is that
So he's
speed in
30
reality is
back.
massive.
Yeah, it's a tiny little.
Well, like the model, just the
Yeah.
token that it's used for.
The shuttle, really.
Only I can reach him with my broom at any point. I need to reach, even if I'm standing on the thing. Okay. Well, I will try to shoot him first, and I'll apply I'll shoot him first and see what happens. Okay.
All right, 25.
You're-
Finally, I think this is your first hit with the snowball Zuka.
Yes, it is.
I'm
25
so
definitely hits.
excited.
Go ahead and roll some damage.
A little snowball pops out and will splash against him. Also, I'm going to ask him to again attempt a strength saving throw and try to trip him.
Yes. Oh, great idea.
16 plus, probably. What's his DC?
Yeah, it's not, he's gonna be there.
Okay.
It's
All right, give me damage on the attack.
Alright. Yeah, fine. So he also needs to make a Constitution saving throw against cold damage from my cryo cell.
Okay,
So
that's definitely going to be a fail.
7 for the. Cool. So he'll take. It's rolled in there already. He'll take an additional 1 point of cold damage there. But he also gains a level of slow.
Okay.
So he's 1 level of slow there. I was really hoping he would fail that trip so I could hit him.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Speed with 15. Yeah. Because I used my main action to attack with the blaster, so I can't do weapon fighting there. Or do that.
Anything else?
Second win.
Okay. And then I think that'll bring us over to Tiberi.
Go, Ewok.
Perfect.
Wreckage
So,
shop.
Tiberius is just gonna keep raging out, attacking recklessly, hoping to add a basilisk to his kill streak. So he's going to go lash out with his tech blade first, then his claw.
All right, 19 definitely
Stay with
hits. 22 definitely hits.
That cancel out.
Oh, come on. Get better than...
Shit, that's 4 in a row. That's
Wow.
4 in a row. 4.
Wow, yeah.
What
All right, well,
Oh.
regardless, your first one goes in, and your second one, how do you take it down?
And so he latches
Oh
in
my
with his
God, here we
claws
go.
and just see the Ewok just hollering out as he slides down it with his vibro claws,
Uh,
taking out the basilisk.
You all see this little Ewok just cursing up a storm,
Yeah, Rick. Just,
and just running across the pink basilisk, just jabbing in its claws and blade, tearing the thing apart, and the thing just burst into an array of sparks and wires and mechanical parts as it just slumps to the ground. Anything else, Tiberi?
He's going to move closer to the Mando.
Okay. Yukon, death save number 2. All right, you're 1 and 1. Galley.
Okay. So I'll use half my movement to stand up. Give a slight nod to Jank. And then I'm going to move over to Yukon, and I will go ahead and give him a nice little slap. Actually, I'm going to give Yukon, I'm going to give him a solid tug on the beard.
That's HQ's thing, by the way.
just yank it a bit.
I guess
Just
janky.
jank it a bit, you know.
Oh, try again.
So that's going to fire. I rolled a 1.
No, it didn't roll
So
at
you
all.
generate 5 hit points. I will go ahead and critically analyze you as well.
You're analyzing
that's-
Yukon?
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that again. It didn't roll at all.
Oh, I rolled a 1 on my screen.
It rolled.
I see it
Or
work.
no, it didn't. Oh no. No, wait, it didn't roll.
No,
Uh,
it didn't do
rolled
anything.
more. Yeah.
There's no
it read
calculation,
the
so it
one
just went a
and
1.
then
There you go.
ignored the rest.
All right.
Oh, okay.
So you can't roll a
So
one.
Yeah,
two
I
more-
forget it does that.
2 more points, Yukon. 7 total. All right. Anything else, Gally?
Critically analyze him.
Okay, Jank.
All right. Let's head over here. We're gonna divide and conquer on the administrative.
Aw,
We're
thanks,
gonna
friend.
4.
Action to get Jacobus back up. Rolling that.
Can't make it to
It goes in there.
That just gets me up, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 6 healing.
What do your just
No, you're
eyes
at-
tell
you're-
you, Gally?
You're at 6 plus,
Right.
Jackus. You don't go negative.
Oh, okay. Just go 6+. Nice.
Yep.
They're taking the alien attack.
Well, you know, just see red.
Anything else, Jank?
And I'm going to bonus action to critically analyze him as I do so. Yeah, that'll work.
Okay. And Jackus, you are up.
Mando's still in the air, right?
Yes.
Please bring him down.
Okay.
Bring him down and I'll murder him.
Trip attacks.
Trip attacks have not been doing super well, yeah.
Only if only it worked.
So I can't get to it. He's in the air. I can't jump.
So close.
Just
All right. So let's use 15 feet to get up. Half my movement to get up.
Yep.
And then let's see. What can I do? You see, battle cry will make will make everything harder. So let's not do that.
But you could maybe you could battle cry and then just run the hell away.
Well, how are we gonna get his armor if he gets away?
Oh no, I was saying that you run after you, get him to be frightened or something.
True. I think we're just gonna try.
Just stand the opposite direction he's trying to run from.
It's like Tiberi, be ready.
You shall not pass.
You shall not pass. You know what? 5, 10, 20. We'll get up next to Tiberi, and we'll go here instead, actually. And I am actually going to. I'm going to battle cry him. Because he is a humanoid.
Okay.
So that'll be an intimidation versus insight.
Think he's gonna fail. Yeah. So he's frightened of you?
Yeah, I just kind of like getting up, kind of brushing myself off again, kind of giving another head pat for Jenk. And he is gonna kind of hobble his way over a little bit. He's not looking the best. But he is just gonna like look up at the Mando and just literally just kind of scream boo at him really loudly. He's expecting him to be distracted by other things. He's literally just gonna scream at him, making his hands all up with his big old gangly claws.
You see that it definitely startles him for some reason as you rush over there and just scream at him. Anything else?
Boo! No, I used the bonus action. So no, that's it. That's
Okay,
it.
Greg.
So now, yes, now he will be using his turn.
Oh, sorry.
So that means on its next turn, it'll be frightened, and if it's still frightened, it'll take the dash action to move away from me at the safest possible routes.
Okay.
Unless there's nowhere to
It's
move.
gonna go further from us.
All right. Greg, you up?
Oh, he down? He's still in the air, isn't
He's
he?
still in the air.
Still in the Always
Bring
in.
him down.
I can't.
Use the force.
I didn't get force push.
Oh, not even force shunt for all its time.
I'm the worst Jedi because I went for literally just feedback and hex. Yelling at him. Just yelling at him. I can't throw the saber. Well, question
No,
is,
dude, feedback. Scream at him just like I did.
wait. That was here. Bonus action. Nah, he's flying. If he wasn't flying, I'd do it. Flying ruins everything. Go instead of here. I'm go.
Thank
sure.
you, Griffin, for that link. That's literally what he did.
Sure.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Grant?
I'm just making sure we're not so compact again.
Okay.
What? That's once today.
And then we're just gonna use vicious mockery on him.
This thing.
But it's feedback.
What's the intelligence? Yeah, he's gonna save.
13. Oh, 1.
Okay. Anything else?
And then what's the
I do kind of want to hear what his insult attempt was.
Yeah, what did you say though?
Yeah, what did he say to him?
I was trying to find it. I had it and it was
Oh, did you have one?
Boo, get new material.
As Greg goes around, he runs around the corner and points towards wow, the name of the thing of Mando. Let's go with Mando. Points to him and screams out as if you move even 1 inch, I'll hunt you down and gut you like a fish. If you'd like to fact speak, press the star key.
Yeah, I see you've got these on hand, yeah.
The Mando is up. Jackas, does he have to do something on his turn related to you?
He is going to be using his dash to move as far away from me as possible, as long as the route's available.
Also, I was gonna hex him too.
Okay.
Flies out of here.
Oh, you're an action surge.
Yeah, I'm just hexing with bonus action.
Oh, bonus action, yeah.
So I didn't use it.
So he gets 1 point of damage.
No, it's not. Doesn't hurt it.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Because hex, so I have to hit him.
So he's gonna come down to the ground to fight. He wants to come down and fight Tiberi, but Jackas unfortunately has freaked him out. So then he's gonna just run basically this way
On strength save.
here, and unfortunately that's gonna cause a string of opportunity attacks. So Tiberi, Frostak, and Grek, you can all give an opportunity attack, starting with Tiberi.
Oh.
Perfect.
Did I just do an ultra combo?
I'm still reckless, so I still get an advantage, and I've got dual wielding fighting style, so I'm hitting him with the tech blade and the claw.
18 will hit, 21 will hit.
And if I roll 5s on these again, it's jinxed. There we go.
Okay, good. That was a little close to comfort. But...
Alright, he's getting down there. Frostak, did you roll yours? No. Okay, Frostak misses. Grek, you'll hit. Grek, give me damage on yours.
Yeah, we got damage here, and then we got damage here. Is he prone when he's falling down, or is he just over there?
No, he's just rushing over there. Yeah, so.
Well, then he's going to have a trip attack. What's all the lower?
Finally.
Stop.
The effect is what.
Take him out.
Strength saving throw. What's the DC?
Disadvantage from hex.
All right.
Should fail.
It's ability check, not
Yeah,
saving
ability
throw.
checks, not
Is it
saves.
ability? Oh, it is.
He's gonna fail
Yeah.
anyway.
Oh, it works on trip.
Yeah.
Tripping attack.
So he's gonna fail regardless. He's gonna go down, but on his turn, well, no, he'll be prone, and then he will just look up and disadvantage if you're prone, taking a shot.
It's with
Yes,
Use
ranged
his
attack
action to
rolls. Did he have to? Does he have to use his action? Jackas?
He has to use his action to dash for the
Okay.
tier, if that's the question.
Yep. All right. So that's his turn. Frostak, you are up. He's getting down there. He's looking pretty rough.
Crush.
Okay, great. Going to slowly approach.
Menacing. I think I scared him. Everything looks scary now.
But also, like, step over here. And as look down on him, be like,
Happy birthday!
Hold my line. I was going to say
Sorry.
happy
violent
birthday and start attacking him. So let's see. Or sorry, I'm gonna stand actually 5 feet back. But attack. Oh my god.
Oof.
The broom is just not figuring it out.
Wish I had done this.
Oh, I have advantage. I
you-
have advantage.
He's still prone.
Oh yeah, advantage. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
18.
18 will hit. Go for
There
it.
we go.
Triple attack broke.
So that one. So
9
that'll be
points.
9 points.
All right, he's getting down there.
And I will bonus action Snowball Zuka. That's technically a disadvantage. No, yeah, because he's prone. Doesn't matter, it misses.
Okay.
I'll fire. Well, hold on, that's not my turn. My turn's not over yet. I'll fire again. Also subtracting 2. Oh,
22 will hit.
okay, great.
Ooh.
So that'll be.
Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom.
Wow. Got max on that.
All right. How do you
So,
take him out?
technically one. Oh, that's it?
Yeah, you get him.
I was gonna action search.
I mean, there's a lot of damage you just did there, so.
No,
Yeah.
Bazooka.
Chunky.
Like I said, he just stands up over him and says, "Happy Death Day,"
Life.
and brings the. Interesting fun fact actually about this. I'm bringing the broom down and then shoot him with the gun. The cryocell states this. If this damage reduces a creature to 0, that creature is frozen in carbonite for 1 hour.
Oh, damn.
I think
Oh, this
that
is
is
perfect.
amazingly perfect and appropriate.
Brought him up.
And
front.
cheer.
Yeah, that's so thematically
Oh.
perfect.
Love
It
it.
just like hit him in the head, and as he presumably like falters about on the ground, just a huge snowball explodes out of the blaster and freezes him solid.
Hey, wait,
Excellent.
smart guy. We need the armor.
Excellent.
They have
So
it on freezer.
Jabba's got
you
an unfreezer, it's fine.
Yeah, we'll bring
Yeah,
it through.
I hear on good authority it says he knows how to deal with carbonite.
all right.
He
So
didn't say he wanted to wear the armor. He just wanted the armor. We got him.
You
you
got him the whole
We got him
package.
the man.
Also, I say I one thing as part of Hex, because this is the reason why I grabbed Hex. Greg could just go over there and just breathe on him.
Just
All over
give him a
his
good
face.
stink.
That's part of my flavor of Hex. Is just gonna be bad breath. That's why it hurts more.
It's so bad,
All
it's
that-
not even poison, it's
all that
necrotic.
trash eating for
Yeah,
sure.
it's literally necrotic.
It tears
So-
your soul.
As Frostak steps up and lets out this blast of energy from his Snowball Zuka, taking the Turbo Mandalorian down, and then because of the cryo cell loaded in his weapon, actually freezes the warrior in carbonite. Perfect way to transport it back to Jabba the Hutt and his son Rada. You guys are able to take it out. You leave hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of young children wondering where Turbo Mandalorian is. Everyone is concerned and upset.
but not one.
and sad that Turbo Mandalorian has not showed up. But you guys, yes, there is one child that you did make its life day. A young little Hutt named Rada. And Jabba is extremely happy and pleased that you were able to pull this off, and rewards you handsomely for your efforts, and says that he will certainly reach out to you again if he has some other immense task such as this. Rado thanks you and immediately goes and he just enjoys the armor. It's just a prize that he now has that he can show off going forward. So what do you all do from this point on? Where does your stories go from here? Gally?
I'm going to prefer my hat to Jenk,
Hey.
and I'm going to go start drinking.
I got a head out of
Short-term
this.
man, I like it.
Okay.
It's just a life
Do you,
choice.
you still have your oversized shirt, by the way?
Oh yeah. This is my new attire.
All
He's a big
right.
fan. What can you say?
He's good,
Tiberi, how about you?
So you see Tiberi, he took a piece of the basilisk and put it on a little chain, and now he's gonna just kind of walk around yelling at everybody in Ewokese that he killed a basilisk and having his protocol droid translate for him.
All right. Greg.
I went and took the basilisk and then turned it into a sleigh.
Very nice. I love it.
And added some rockets on the end. 'Cause why not?
Yukon.
I started creeping on Frostak a little bit because he looks like a wampa.
It's Bumbo.
Bumbles bounce. That's fantastic. Jackas.
He did bounce for a second when he got kicked off.
It's true.
Sure, yeah,
He's
that
just
was
gonna
definitely
start.
true.
He's just gonna start playing music for the whole group. Very proud of how all they did. And, like, it's very much the sign of like the whooshness of it that he's so proud that he made one child happy when he made thousands of other children unhappy. He thinks he did a great job. He's singing. He's smiling.
100% in character.
Exactly.
100 children have families that can't kill us on every side of the galaxy, or the one
One-
child that had
Yep.
dad that would murder us from any
Yeah.
part of the
Yeah.
Jank.
It's logic. It's logic.
Jank, what are you up to after your adventure?
He's just pleased that they managed to pull it off without anybody actually dying, and Rada is definitely happy enough. He decides to add on to Rada's gift by presenting him with a thing he just doesn't know what else to do with. It's a small, cube-ish looking artifact. In fact, it's an inert little holocron. It's just so beat up, and he doesn't know what to do. He just gives it to him and says, "Here, happy Life Day."
Rada is overjoyed with the extra gift, appreciates it very much. And last but not least, Frostak, other than staving off the advances of a burly, huntsman, what are you doing?
Sorry, who said I was staving them off?
No, it's true, I guess.
No.
Hugs.
Yeah, hugs all around. But Frostak will first go over also to Rada to give a small round device, which is a cryo grenade, as a gift, and say, now you be careful with that. That's dangerous, but that's for you. Think of it when you celebrate your life day. And on top of that, don't swallow it. And on top of that, he'll walk back over to the group and be like, well, that was a real good job, well done, I think, and pull out his list that he keeps on him, and cross out the top of the list. It says, Turbo Mandalorian, and next it says, all right, who's in for the next on my list here? And it just says Darth Krampus.
Nice. All right, so Frostak reaches out to try and recruit you guys to go after Darth Krampus, and you head off,
Go after this goat,
leave the hot desert planet of Tatooine, going on your separate ways, and enjoying perhaps your own Life Day celebrations. And that is where our adventure ends tonight. So thank you, everybody. That was fantastic, a lot of fun. Hope you guys had a good time.
Yeah,
Oh
definitely.
no,
Thanks,
this
man.
is super fun.
Thanks everyone out there who came and enjoyed the adventure. I think it's definitely something we need to do again. So maybe this summer we'll try and get another one up here and go from there. So thanks to all of my players here. Steve, of course, for getting this project up and running. The rest of you guys for all of your input and your help and doing this. This is a blast. All of you and everyone out there, have an excellent holiday over these next few days. Be safe, have a good time, and we'll see you next time. May the Force be with you all.